Welcome. You have activated all systems. Deactivation is not an option.
Good evening, Pinnacle Pioneer Nation, and welcome back to Pinnacle Pioneer Football. We've been gone for a couple weeks. We'll explain all that in a moment. I am Brian Beeler here with your play-by-play. Beside me, as always, is my friend, my colleague, left-handed pickleball wizard, Chris Klecka. Welcome to the broadcast once again, Chris.
Good evening, everyone.
So we've been gone for a couple weeks, and let me explain what has been going on. So we've had 2 away games. Last we saw you, we were beating up on Cesar Chavez 44-7. Since then, we had 2 away games, one at Hamilton and one at Valley Vista. We won't talk about the Hamilton game. That one didn't go so well. It was a 49-13 loss. Hamilton, by the way, now the #1 school in the state of Arizona, 6A, after beating Bassa a couple weeks ago. So great performance by them. And then we went over to Valley Vista and beat up on them 61-0. But neither of those schools, Chris, gave us the rights to broadcast. That's why you had to listen to their broadcast. I'm sure that was fun for everybody. But this week, we are home at Pinnacle Pioneer Coliseum, ready for the Pioneers to take on Chandler High School. This is going to be a great game, Chris. Let's start off with where we've been. What were your thoughts about the last couple games that maybe these people didn't get to see?
Well, I think starting with Hamilton, #1 team in the state, their execution was terrific. Actually felt like a closer game at half. I think we were down 10 at half.
It could have been a lot closer, actually. It was. We were in that game in the first half.
We were in that game. It was the first game that we were rotating quarterbacks as well. So you had Varsano, Reeder, and Casillas all taking snaps at Hamilton. So that was also a new experience for us. But look, I mean, there's north of 5 D1 prospects on that Hamilton team. They executed very well. We had a very difficult time stopping the run, and in several cases, they hit us for 30, 40, 50-yard passes.
That's right. Yep.
And they had one receiver in particular who was pretty electric. So, I mean, look, that's going to be who you have to go through if you want to win the Open State Championship this year. And then Valley Vista, folks, if you have not been to an away game at Valley Vista and you have the opportunity, you really should, because their nickname is the Monsoon. And when they come out after warm-ups, they play the noise on your phone as if a storm is coming, and they have a fake broadcast. It's awesome.
The emergency alert sound goes off. We all looked at our phones the first time thinking, what's going on? There's no storms. Speaking of weather, Chris, tonight, it's beautiful and perfect. It's this time of year that we love in the valley. It's 72 degrees. It's perfect. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way. No tricks or treats tonight, though. We got some good football tonight. We are going up against the Wolves from Chandler High School. They are the number 4 team in the state. Your Pinnacle Pioneers at 6-2 are the number 6 team in the state. Chandler is 7-1. And Chris, looking at the stat sheet, I mean, this team has to be all about this quarterback. His name is Will Menzel, and I met his parents actually at dinner before happened to be at the same place. They were a nice family. Let's see how nice Will Menzel with some incredible numbers is to the Pinnacle Pioneers tonight.
Yeah, I think tonight for the Pioneers, look, we've got Chandler tonight, we've got South Point next week, and then we've got the playoffs. So I think for Pinnacle, it's all about what we're going to do. It's how we're going to establish our game tonight. We're very healthy, other than maybe Alex Lugo, who it looks like is going to line up at starting corner. So maybe still some issues with his hand. But I did see that he is going to return punts and kicks, so that's kind of interesting. But we'll see how much we see of Alex on offense.
I had a chance to talk to Alex Lugo Sr. Last week, actually, and he says Alex is ready to go. He wants to see Alex back in there on offense, but, of course, that is entirely up to Coach Zupke. But we'll keep our fingers crossed because that young man is electric with the ball. But you're going to see some different faces maybe this week. Certainly our starting quarterback, Jackson Reeder, he's going to be number 15. He will start. Drew Varsano is the backup. He is one of your captains. And the nice thing, Chris, in talking with my stepson Brady, we're going to pause here just for a moment for the national anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
My goodness. Welcome to America and welcome to Pinnacle Pioneer High School. What a great rendition of the national anthem. They were trying to get a name for you as somewhere for the broadcast. That young lady did a great job singing there. So, Chris, as I was saying before we went off, it's going to be a little bit of a different look maybe. Jackson Reeder is going to be your starting quarterback. He's number 15. You've got Cuvon Lewis, number 6, coming in at wide receiver filling, and I believe he was a transfer as well. He showed up at the same time. He's been a playmaker. He's a tall young man. You still have Josh Pinder out there. Perhaps we'll see Alex Lugo and Deuce Postel as well having a great season. Deuce has actually broken out kind of the last couple games and had some great catches.
Yeah, no, I think Cuvon Lewis gives us, the flexibility to move Alex a little bit. I think the coaches like him on defense. So, yeah, I'm sure we're going to see Alex for some offensive plays, but Cuvon gives us a different look and another tall receiver to go along with Josh.
Here comes Chandler out onto the field, and we're going to get our captains out here soon. I see Cash Silva, number 0. I see Braden Frick, number 21. And speaking of Braden Frick, we're usually giving a shout-out to the Pickles in Wisconsin. The Pickles are right here in the stadium tonight, right below me. It was great to go meet them tonight. We've got Hayden Franklin, and finally we've got Drew Varsano, number 10. He was your starting quarterback for the first part of the year. Drew's still out there. And what I was going to say before we want to break for the national anthem, in speaking with team members, including Brady, he says, Drew is taking this in stride. He's always got a great attitude. He's still there supporting supporting the team and ready to come in. We knew Drew was going to do that. We knew he was going to have a great attitude about this.
Yeah, I mean, I think all three quarterbacks bring a different element. It looks like right now the coaches want to go with Reeder, probably want to have a little bit more ability on the ground. But, I mean, Drew and Casillas both, they make plays when they're in there.
Yeah, Jackson Reeder is an interesting change dynamic from Drew Varsano. He's even, if you remember Wyatt Horton from last year, Chris, he was definitely a running quarterback, but he took advantage. He was a situational runner, took advantage of situations and made the most of it. Jackson Reeder is fast. I mean, he will break away with his speed. He can use that as a true weapon. Has a decent arm, too. Interesting stat for the Pioneers this year, and this probably hasn't been true all season, but right now they are equal in offensive output in yards on run and pass. They are 196 per game on both. So it's a nice balanced offense, but you've got Chandler coming up in here putting up almost 515 yards per game in offense, over 300 of that per game from the quarterback, Will Mansell, that I was talking about earlier. So we'll see how this goes. We know, Chris, one of our strong points has not been long pass defense in the past, including this year. So we'll have to see how the Pioneers react to what they know is going to be a potential onslaught in that way tonight.
Yeah, no, we're going to be tested on defense, and I'm sure if they watch the film from the Hamilton game, they're going to test our secondary. Even Valley Vista had a couple of longer plays that you really didn't want to see. But it looks like we're going to receive here. Real quick, Brian, let's call out that starting line who's played really well. Tanner Peltier, Michael Laufenberger, Ian Frank, Langston Asante, and Julian Jenkins tonight, along with Lewis Postel, Muniz, Pinder, and Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Yeah,
Gavin Hammond went out in the Hamilton game, but was played last week and had a great game. Good to see him back in the game. We've got Deuce Postel, number 1, on the far side from us. We've got Alex Lugo, number 4, ready to receive. And Alex hasn't broken one open this year, Chris. We'll see if he can do it this game. There goes the kick, and this is the beginning of your game. That one is going to Alex. He receives it at the 1, so here's his chance. He's got a little seam up the side. Alex Lugo is loose. He's got the kicker to beat. He is caught from behind, but what a run back for Alex Lugo.
Well, we were just talking about it. I mean, Alex has been held out of return duties the last couple games. Great to see him get his hands on one, and really good blocking by the kick return team.
Yeah, Alex Lugo just has great field vision, especially when he's returning kicks like that. Also when he receives the ball. Great job there is finding that seam, getting it all the way to start the game for the Pioneers at the Chandler 40-yard line. That's where we're going to start with 11 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. We've got 2 men out wide, 1 on each side. We've got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. A little bit of a shift with your tight ends there. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond. He's going up the right side. He gets a couple yards there, maybe 4. They're going to give him 3.
Yeah, it looks like Chandler expecting a rush to start the game, going with a 4-4 defense. Man coverage on the receivers out wide.
As we talked about, Jackson Reeder, number 15, starting in at quarterback. That's going to bring up second down and about 7 yards. Ball now sitting at the 37-yard line of Chandler. Clock is ticking, 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Reeder has 1 man out on each side. Tyson Muniz in motion there. He's looking to pass this time. He's got a little bit of what a nice try. That's got to be a penalty.
No.
Tried to.
I didn't think the corner looked back for it and was into the receiver before the ball got there, but shockingly, no flag.
Yeah, Kuvon Lewis did a great job. That ball was a little underthrown. Maybe it was a back shoulder purposeful throw. He is tall. He tried to come back for that ball through the receiver, but no flag there. Could have been called.
Obviously, yeah, these teams have the same colors. Obviously, folks, Pinnacle in the dark blue here.
Good point there, Chris. Okay, so now we got, again, 2 men. Jackson Reeder is getting a little rush. Screen pass to Deuce Postel. He's going to get the first down all the way up, still on his feet. Looked like he was down there, Chris. He did lose the ball, though, as well. See where they're going to call him. Looks like they're going to call him down No, they called that a fumble, so he lost that ball. I think it was Tyson Muniz that might have come in and gotten the recovery, but that puts the ball all the way up to the 21-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Pinnacle. Oh, a little lucky there, Chris.
Yeah, ball can advance on a fumble in high school, so they got an extra 4 yards or so. I didn't see who recovered it.
Alex Lugo out wide to the near side. That is good to see. And that's going to be a called run there from Jackson Reeder. He gets a pretty good hit from number 5 from the other team. That was a nice shot, but that was a good run by Jackson. That's what you see from him. A lot of speed. He can take it up the middle. He can take it up the outside.
Good blocking up front. Gavin worked as his lead blocker on that play. Nice gain of about 7.
Keyshawn Lewis and Alex Lugo out wide on either side. You got Gavin Hammond in the backfield behind Jackson Reeder. It is 2nd down and 5. Clock is ticking at 10 minutes left. Jackson's looking. He's looking for Keyshawn. Gets a hand on it, but that ball goes out of bounds.
That was really good defense by the corner. Didn't see a penalty there. Pretty good throw by Reeder.
Yeah, he put it where he had to, right? He gave him a chance to catch it, but that was good coverage, Chris.
Yeah, Lewis had one hand on it, but couldn't come down with it. Chandler clearly looking to stay in man on the receivers out wide.
Pinnacle staying with the 2 wide out set here. Sometimes they'll bring up to 4 receivers out, but a lot of times they're starting the games like this we've seen, Chris. Clock is at 9:56. Jackson Reeder takes a look back. He gives that one to Gavin Hammond, but he's not going to get the first down. He does get a yard or 2.
I like that play call on a 3rd and short. That's usually a play we can get the first.
Pinnacle definitely going for it, not even thinking about bringing out the kicker here.
I don't love the spot here. I thought he had another yard
Yeah,
there.
I did too. That's going to bring up it looks like it's calling at 4th and 3. They've got to get all the way right about the 10-yard line. Ball is sitting on the 13. We got 2 men out to the wide, same formation. You got your 2 tight ends in short. That's a fake handoff. Oh, that should be a face mask. Yeah,
they called it.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty for sure as the defender went by Jackson Reeder. His hand went up high and twisted his head around. That's going to be a first down for the Pioneers, and good thing Jackson Reeder popped right up. He's okay.
Yep, fortunate, I think, for the Pioneers there because Chandler had a beat on that play, and there was really nowhere for Reeder to run.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to set up a screen. It looked like, or maybe it was a called run. Either way, the play was broken up, but it doesn't matter. 9:14 left on the clock. Pinnacle now has it 1st and 10 inside the 10-yard line. We'll see where they come and mark it. It's going to be halfway to the goal. Looks like it's right around the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 6 for your Pinnacle Pioneers, opening up nicely here against the Chandler Wolves. The numbers.
Love to see a quick slant to Q right here.
We've got
the defender's playing him straight up.
It looks like we might have Josh Pinder on the far side. We got Kevon Lewis on the short side here. That's another one to Gavin Hammond. Looks like he got a couple yards on that one as well. Gavin's had a lot of luck running up that left side this year, Chris. We've seen him break some open. I have a feeling Chandler's going to be a little bit better than most of the teams we've played, so we got to get that running game, though, to make the passing game work.
Yeah, no, good, fine play. I mean, 2nd and goal, still at the 4-yard line. Nothing wrong with that. Not a problem to go to Gavin again here.
Alex Lugo is out wide closest to us. We got 1 man in the backfield. That's Gavin Hammond behind Jackson Reeder. How about a little release here for Tyson Muniz into the end zone? That'd be a nice pass play. There's the shift for the tight ends. Jackson Reeder is looking. He's scrambling out to his right. He's got a man open in the back of the end zone, but couldn't quite bring it down for Alex Lugo. It's a little high.
Yeah, Alex was open, found a spot in the zone in the back. Jackson just overthrew him. It's interesting what Pinnacle's doing here with this 2 receiver set instead of 3. They're working these 2 tight ends offset behind the line. I think, again, just looking for an extra blocker there.
Yeah, trying to keep that quarterback safe. And, again, this is a different look than you would get from Drew Varsano, where he is more of a pocket passer and a very good one at that. All right, so we got the 2 men out wide. We've got Deuce Postel on the near side. That looks like it might be Alex Lugo on the far side, but I can't really tell. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Reeder is rolling out to his right. He's got a man, and that is a touchdown.
That's Jalen Smith, number 96.
Jalen Smith from the tight end position. Exactly what I wanted last play. Little tight end rollout. That's a touchdown for your Pinnacle Pioneers.
Well, you love to see that because Jalen's been putting in the work as a blocker all season. And look, really nice hands. I mean, that wasn't an easy catch.
Yeah,
Had a man draped all over
We
him.
saw him get his first touchdown catch last game at Valley Vista. He
did
brought
he
one
get
down.
one last
He did
game?
get one
Okay.
last week. It was nice to see. That one was under pressure, had people all around him. A nice throw by Jackson Reeder. Great catch by Jalen Smith, number 96. You got Deuce Postel on the hold. We'll see if we can get the extra point. Had a little trouble with the extra points last game, actually. We'll see if we can clean that up. We're going to need to be pretty good. Oh, Deuce Postel's rolling out. This is a fake, going for two. He's got a man open. He got him for the 2-point conversion. Deuce Postel, freshman team quarterback, gets a little 2-point conversion throw there.
So that was not intentional.
You think that was a fumble, you think? Yeah,
because on this side where Deuce rolled, there was no one going out for the pass, but Braden Frick smartly leaked out on the backside, and Deuce with his athleticism was able to extend the play.
That'll be interesting. I'd love to hear the coach's take on that. He went up immediately. There would have been a quick call by Deuce to make that decision the snap didn't look that bad. But like you said, the way he rolled, there was no one out there for him to pass to. Great play there. Pinnacle pulls it up 8-0 up on the Chandler Wolves already. 8:12 left here in the first quarter, Chris.
Well, I think with Deuce's playmaking ability, the coaches probably give him a little bit of flexibility there. If he doesn't feel comfortable with the snap at all, they're probably okay with him bringing it down.
Talk a little bit about our sponsors tonight, Chris. Pinnacle Football would like to thank all of our incredible sponsors for the 2025 season. You can check out our sponsors, each and every one of them, at pinnaclefootball.com. If you're looking for anything, if you hear anything you like tonight as we go through our sponsors, check them out at pinnaclefootball.com, and you can click on them and go right to their website. The kick is away, received about the 12-yard line. He's bringing it back. There's a flag down that's probably going to be against Chandler, we assume.
It kind of looked like a chop block on the return team.
He got it up to about the 27-yard line, but it looks like that's definitely coming back, Chris. So while we got it, let's talk about our primary sponsor. They are our touchdown-level sponsor for this year. It's Local Roots. Special thanks to them, Local Roots AC Plumbing. They are rooted in service. They're built on trust. And this year, they are rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football. Chris, did they pull the flag down? Because I see them at the 17.
No, they moved him back.
They did move him back. Okay.
He was up
all right.
to the 25.
That's right. They're up at the 25. All right, so we're starting off with Chandler for their first possession here. They are 1st and 10. Ball is sitting right at about the 17-yard line. 8:05 left in the first quarter. They've got 3 men out, 2 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 man out to the right, 1 man in the backfield. This is our first look at Will Menzel. He's looking back to pass. He's got a man open in the flat. Pretty conservative play call there. Pinnacle is there to cover. I see Catch Silva, who will be all over the place. Braden Frick in there as well in the tackle. Nice coverage there, Chris.
Yeah, really good play there by the Pioneers. Good coverage on a screen. Usually don't see a screen on the first play. Usually want to try to draw the D lineman in and make sure they're aggressive. So you usually see that a few plays in, but good coverage there by the Pioneers.
Talk about our corporate level sponsor tonight. Also, Avery's House. Avery's House offering personalized teen mental health treatment. Check out Avery's House. And again, you can find all these sponsors, including our top sponsors, Local Roots and Avery's House at pinnaclefootball.com. All right, quarterback's looking back. He's going to pass. He's got pressure. That is got to be Ian Fulmer.
No, it's Cameron Candelaria.
He's lit on fire the last part of the season, Chris. Number 36.
Yeah.
Coming in from behind with the sack. What a great move.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I noticed Cameron in there. He had a great game at Valley Vista last week. He's our punter.
Yeah.
But is clearly aggressive on the defensive end and just came unblocked off of the weak side.
That's a big sack, and that takes them back. That's going to bring up 3rd and about, gosh, Chris, that looks like 16 yards. Ball is now sitting on the 11-yard line. 3rd down. Chandler stuffed back way in their own territory.
Big opportunity here.
Yeah, he's got 4 men out wide, 2 on each side. He's definitely going to look to pass. Snaps a little low. He's going to run. This quarterback is a good runner too, but he's not going to get very far, Chris. He's brought down right about the 20-yard line. So that's going to bring up 4th down and about 7 or 8 yards. They're going to have to punt this one away.
Can't ask for anything more on your defense on the opening possession. Three out, 3 and out, and you said that QB's a good runner. I didn't see a lot of speed there, so if we can make him use his legs, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
so
he
far.
might be more of a Wyatt Horton type runner, but he does have some stats here on the running side. He is their second highest runner on the year. He's got 398 yards, 6 touchdowns rushing this year. That punt is low and squibbly, is what we'll call it. It's bouncing towards Alex Lugo, but he gets out of the way. Number 33 is going to down it right about the 35-yard line, just inside the 35-yard line. Pinnacle will get the ball back, ready to go for their second possession, up 8-0 with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Let's talk about some of our more great sponsors for Pinnacle Football 2025. How about Lorenzo's? Authentic Italian cuisine. That's where friends and family gather. That's Lorenzo's. WC Catering. Catering excellence in Scottsdale, Phoenix, and surrounding neighborhoods. Check out WC Catering. And then finally, Culver's. Can't beat Culver's. Culver's frozen yogurt and frozen custard, it's not yogurt, on the corner of Cave Creek and Rose Garden. Welcome to delicious Culver's, and thank you all for sponsoring Pinnacle Pioneer Football in 2025. I feel bad for our sponsors, Chris, that we have to be off the air for 2 weeks. That's the only reason we can figure out that the other teams wouldn't let us broadcast, because they wanted their sponsors to be here. We're going to give our sponsors tons of shout-outs tonight to make up for it, though. All right. Jackson Reeder is rolling out to his right. He's got all kinds of men downfield. He finds Tyson Muniz short. Looks like looks like he did not step out of bounds. That's going to be a nice little gain for Tyson, maybe 5 yards on the play.
Heads up play by Muniz, because Reeder really gunned it in from about 7 yards away.
Yeah, he had a good catch there.
Great hands by Tyson.
Reeder had 3 or 4 guys downfield. Everybody was pretty well covered. Tyson was definitely the safety valve in that play, Chris, and did a good job of finding the open spot right in front of his quarterback, gave him a target. That's going to bring up, they gave him actually quite a few yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. He got 8 yards on the play. Jackson Reeder has 3 men out, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond. He gets a seam. He's all the way into Chandler territory up to the 49-yard line.
Feel like the refs missed an offsides there on Chandler. It looked like the far side jumped, but first down.
Jackson Reeder with them right back to the line. Clock at 4:46 and ticking. He's got a man out. He gets it out to Josh Pinder. Little quick out there, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play up to the 46-yard line, it looks like. Maybe 2nd and 7 there.
Yeah, good to see Josh get involved on a quick wide receiver screen. Important to get the ball to all of our playmakers if we can, at least once during the first quarter.
Yeah, Josh had an amazing catch against, I think that was that against Hamilton, where he got he got injured. He was kind of locked a little silly and hurt his hand. Came back the next game and immediately got a touchdown pass on the first play against Valley Vista as well. Very similar play, except for that one was thrown by Jackson Reeder and not, I think Gavin Hammond is the one that threw the one on a running back throw for the first one where he got hurt. Good to see Josh out there. That's a gain of a couple on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 or 4 for the Pioneers. Clock is ticking with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. They line up with 2 men out to the right, 1 man out to the left. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. I feel a little run from the quarterback coming here, Jackson Reeder. He's looking to throw. He scrambles. He almost goes down, and he does go down. He took a stumble there. Didn't go down, kept it alive, but that's going to bring up 4th and long. Pinnacle's going to have to punt on that one. Ball goes all the way back to their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, so Pinnacle left the DN unblocked, thinking Jackson could juke him on a straight shot to him like we had. Jackson did, but kind of lost his footing there where you said almost that the ball touched the ground.
Yeah, if he hadn't stumbled, I think he might have gotten away with it, or at least gotten to get that ball out and get another chance at it. But that's going to bring up 4th down. And notice the Spirit line. I think we've got both the JV and the varsity squads out there today is what I'm guessing. We've got, I can't count them, but we're looking like 50 of our great Pinnacle Spirit line, our award-winning national champion Pinnacle Pioneer Spirit line. They always do a great job for us. Good to see them all out here tonight for homecoming. Chris, we haven't even talked about that. Everything else going on. Chandler coming in town. It's Halloween. Tomorrow night is homecoming as well.
Yeah, we're really focused on just football here tonight, Brian.
Are we though, Chris?
Yes, we are. I didn't wear a costume.
You didn't?
No.
This isn't a costume?
No. A little bit of confusion here on our punt team. We've had guys coming off and on.
All right, he gets that away. This punter is good. That's Campanelli again.
Get there, boys. Get there.
They're going to down that way. Get it. He's stepping in the end zone. That's a touchback.
Some confusion there.
Yeah, that was Tyson Muniz, and I'm pretty sure when he got that ball, he was in the – oh, no. Really? They're talking about it. So what I saw was Tyson did a great job of waiting for it, but he was standing in the end zone when he touched it. I believe that's a touchback, wouldn't it be?
I think it is. I don't think the ball has to cross the line. I think it's where the man is. But it does look like they're going to mark it at
they've got it
the
currently
line.
on the 1-inch line, Chris. That is barely inside the zone. I mean, what a punt by Candelaria. We've seen that several times. Not only can that young man rush the quarterback, he's a great punter.
Yeah, it worked out. I mean, there's no need to make it that close. I mean, you can down it at the 1 or 2.
How about we
just fine?
How about we just walk away from that? We'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll
now let's make a play.
Assume that. But what we have here is Chandler just pinned back. I mean,
Pioneers are going to come.
Yeah, they are literally on the 1-inch line. Looks like they're bringing the full house here for. And Chandler has 4 wide receivers out, actually 5. They're going to tries the quick throw, but he's having to scramble. He's looking. He tries to run it. He gets a couple yards. Actually made a decent play out of that. He had nothing downfield. Good coverage by the Pioneers there, Chris.
Yeah, good coverage by the Pioneers. Wish we could have gotten a little bit more pressure up front, but still inside the 5.
Yeah, looks like a gain of about 5 on the play, so it's on just inside the 5-yard line. Chandler is coming out. Talk about one of our sponsors, Brown Hopkirk. They're exceptional lawyers, exceptional results. Expect that from Brown Hopkirk, Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors for 2025. All right, we got the 5 wide receivers set again for Chandler. Quarterback's looking, throws it immediately. Nice coverage there, immediately met by the defender.
Going to depend on where they mark it. Looks like they gave him the first.
Yeah, I think that was Jay Ewing, number 2 on the coverage there, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like they are going to give him the first down. He did a good job of reaching out for it. Chandler right back to the line, Pinnacle style. Candelaria coming off the field there. I see Caden Cresswell down here in coverage. Braden Frick, number 21. Alex Lugo playing both sides of the ball now. A little
good tackle there by Cresswell.
Good tackle. He got loose in the middle of the field there.
Chandler is moving quickly. Ian Fulmer wants to substitute, you can see.
There comes Brady Boquist in for Ian Fulmer, number 99.
You've got Higley and Hayden Franklin, Reed Klecka, Ewing, Cash Silva, Aiden Ramos. Yeah, Lugo.
Yeah, so Alex Lugo, just, best athlete on the field, perhaps. Love to see him playing as much as possible. So I love as long as he's getting the offensive touches, I'm okay with this. He's done a decent job. Talking to his dad, he's never played defensive back before, Chris. So this is a new experience for him. He's a great athlete, so he can probably do anything he wants.
He did play more of like a star linebacker position in the earlier teams.
Yeah.
Get there. New quarterback.
All right, so Chandler lined up with
a little bit of a wildcat, I think.
Yeah, number 12 behind taking the snap that time. I think that's a wildcat. Number 12 is their leading rusher. I'll get a name on for him. So it was just a little wildcat look there, but they only got a yard on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
There's a flag on the far side of the field.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there.
Unsportsmanlike against the Wolves.
Well, that's not going to go well for them. He was chopping his arm. Is that a sign for a chop block, or is that just maybe someone said something? Either way.
You'd think it would have to be. I think it's a chop block, but I didn't see it.
All right, so that's going to bring up, I believe that should still be first down then, because that was the play.
No,
but
I think they're calling it after the play.
Are they? Okay.
So they're going to say
there you go.
Second.
Ball is all the way back on the 11-yard line. They've got to get all the way to the 21-yard line. The 31-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the Wolves after that penalty. They've got
Pioneers bringing the rush.
4 men out wide. They've got a man with the ball open, but immediately hit. He's still on his feet. Oh, my goodness. Who came in there?
Aiden Ramos.
That was Aiden Ramos, number 17, came in and just cleaned that up for everybody. They were having a little bit of a hard time bringing him down.
I think it's, I think when the Pioneers bring a blitz with 5 or 6 guys on the line, Chandler immediately audibles to a quick pass.
Yeah, the guy was open, but
they're pretty effective with it.
I thought the Pioneers did a great job as we wind down the first quarter here, Chris. Pioneers did a great job of covering that one, though. Immediately met that player. Player did a good job of getting a couple more yards after that. So at the end of the first quarter, the Pinnacle Pioneers hanging in there with the number 4 team in the state of Arizona. It's 8-0. Your Pioneers have the lead. What a nice first quarter for the Pioneers, Chris. both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, 2 possessions on offense, 2 possessions on defense. Thankfully, we scored the TD on one and held Chandler to a quick 3-and-out, but a pretty fast first quarter, all things considered.
I would say, yeah. All right, so while we got some time, let's go through some more of our sponsors. How about SpineFit, longtime sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, powering peak performance naturally. That's SpineFit. Designed by Manross, custom cabinetry will remodel your kitchen, bath, and more. You dream it, hey, they'll build it. That's Designs by Manross. How about Made to Move? Come join Jesse and team at Made to Move for all your workout and training needs. Their new location on the northwest corner of Thunderbird and Scottsdale Road. While you're there, say hi to Lori Beeler. She's my wife. She's always there working out. Made to Move Performance. How about Nothing Bundt Cakes? Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football again. Pinnacle Pioneer parent-owned Nothing Bundt Cakes here locally in North Scottsdale. Visit Nothing Bundt Cakes on the northeast quarter of Scottsdale Road and Frank Lloyd Wright for all your tasty needs. Nothing Bundt Cakes. And Center Stage Dance Studio. Jenny at Center Stage will take care of all your talent and needs as the Pinnacle Pioneers line up here. Caden Cresswell's mom. What a great dance studio located in the Scottsdale Airport. That's Center Stage Dance Studio. All right, quarterback drops back. He's looking good coverage here by the Pioneers. He's not got anything. He throws the ball up, and that was caught. Yeah, there was a penalty flag thrown in late there, Chris. Alex Lugo and Braden Frick were on the coverage. The quarterback just shot-putted that one up there.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm guessing
it kind of looked like the receiver caught it out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm guessing it maybe best we can hope for maybe is the receiver went out of bounds and came back in and caught it. That would be lovely if it's not on the Pioneers. That would be going.
Pioneers went with that defense where we don't have a single player off the line. Again, I think the coaches saw what we were talking about, where we look like we're bringing a blitz. They go with that short pass. Well, that doesn't work if all the Pioneers are up on the line of scrimmage. So pretty effective there.
Whatever the penalty was on Chandler. The Pioneers declined it. That brings up 4th down again, Chris. What an interesting play, though, for Chandler. This quarterback is very good, has great stats. I'm not sure about the decision he just tried to make there about putting that ball down the sideline. Oh, that's the kick. That is the quarterback kicking, and that was maybe a 10-yard punt there. Pioneers are going to get this ball back in Chandler territory with 11 minutes and 42 seconds left. They're marking it looks like right at the 30-yard line, Chris.
Deep in Chandler territory, and clearly if we can force Chandler in punting situations, this is not something they like to do after seeing these last 2 punts.
Chandler, that's the quarterback. It's number 7, unless they have 2 number 7s, with that punt, and it was just a pure shank. Chandler looking a little rattled here in the first quarter. Pinnacle coming out here strong. All right, Jackson Reeders.
Really important to put some points on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Take advantage of this. From the 30-yard line, Jackson Reeders got 3 men out, 2 men on his left. He's going to hand that off he keeps it. He's scrambling to his right, running. Good little chip block there. He passes it down. He's got Josh Pinder. That's a touchdown. Your Pinnacle Pioneers on top, 14-0 as it stands. What a nice play.
So I have to call out the block by number 52,
Absolutely.
Julian Jenkins, because he held the block just long enough. It wasn't a hold. Gave Reeder enough time to roll out to the right. Josh was wide open, streaking across the middle. What a great play.
Great play by Josh to follow the quarterback. Jackson rolled out to his right, was kind of scrambling, really not under a lot of pressure. As you said, great last-second block there, but Pinder was wide open coming over to the right, and just what a great play. Josh took a little bit of a hit there at the end once he got in the end zone, but he's fine. That brings it 14-0. We'll see what the extra point is here. And they're going to wave that off for now. We'll see what happens, see what the call is.
They got to send Julian Jenkins off for something here.
Must be a equipment malfunction, we'll assume. You got Garrett Oliver, number 30, is your place kicker and your sometime running back. We've seen him actually make some good plays at running back. We've got a dynamic kicking team here this year. I'm assuming that's Deuce on the hold. Ball is down. Ball is up. Strong kick. And that is good. That's going to bring the score to 15-0. Your Pioneers out on top. Just coming out with the fury here on Halloween homecoming here at Pinnacle Pioneer Stadium. 11 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the second quarter. What a nice start to this game.
Yeah, we talked about taking advantage of that bad punt. The Pioneers did it in one play.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Exactly. So Chandler, again, seeming a little rattled. Some interesting decisions. They've had to punt twice. They started in way back in their own territory in that last drive. They're going to get their third chance at it here. We'll see if they can put anything on the board. But while we're doing that, let's talk about Silver Strand Pools, luxury outdoor living. Check out Silver Strand Pools, Diamond West Construction. From blueprint to build out, precision, expertise, and partnership at every step. That's Diamond West Construction. And Arena Sports Bar. It's Brett Arthur's favorite. They're proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football again. They're Scottsdale's neighborhood grill since 2003. Located at 63rd Street and Bell. That's Arena Sports Bar. All right, kickoff is fielded right around the 11-yard line. He's got a little room. That's number one. He's got a seam. There's the kicker. Oh, he gets by, but he is pushed out of bounds. That could have been broken out for more. Garrett Oliver did a good job of disrupting his momentum there. Gets all the way up into... Looks like he stepped out of bounds right about the 46, 47-yard line, Chris. Still in Chandler territory, but a nice return there.
Well, we know Garrett Oliver loves to make a hit. We've seen him in past games. Almost had a chance there, but at least got the return man out of bounds.
So best field position of the night starting for Chandler. They're right at the 45-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10. This is their third offensive possession. So far, they've really not done much. Most they've done is a couple short passes at this point. Pinnacle doing a good job, knock on wood, Chris, so far, with that downfield coverage. The quarterback's had to kind of scramble with nothing going downfield. He starts off here with 1 man out to his left, 3 men out to his right, 1 man in the backfield alongside him. Got number 82 in motion there. He's looking to pass. It's a quick pass. Covered immediately. Oh, what a great play. Who was that? That was Alex Lugo, receiver, defensive back. Nice tackle there, Alex.
Yeah, good play by Alex to come up and make that tackle. Braden Frick shifted towards the line and ended up coming in on a blitz. But again, when they see the blitz, they get it out quick, and they're usually getting 5+ yards each time they do that.
6 yards.
Pioneers have to be selective.
6 yards on that play, Chris. It's 2nd and 4. They are now in Pioneer territory for the first time. They're on the 49-yard line. Quarterback's got 3 men. Make that 2 men out to his left, 2 men out to his right, 1 man in the backfield with him. That's a quarterback's run there, design. He gets hit pretty hard there, but that is going to be a Chandler Wolf first down up right around the 40-yard line, Chris.
Yeah, 40-yard line, RPO option there. Nice play. I mean, I think a little bit of the defense was drawn into the running back. Quarterback made a nice run. Yeah,
it was a well-designed or well-executed fake there on the play. All right, quarterback comes out again with 3 men out to his left, 2 men out to his right. They are looking to throw, giving this quarterback some airtime here. Clock is ticking at 10:10 left here in the second quarter. Flat throw out to the right to number 1 again in the flat. He's got a seam. He's got a chance. He is pushed out of bounds. That was a good catch and pass there, Chris.
Yeah, Phoenix Galvin, I think number 25, pushed him out of bounds. Austin Semenko also in on that play. So here again, clearly a short pass offense. They're going to say he went out of bounds a lot earlier. So up at the 23-yard
line. So it's 1st and 10 for the Wolves at that. That's Skylar Minka for Chandler. If we're calling that number 1 a light, let's give it a name. So that's Skylar out there. All right, 3 men out to the quarterback's left, 2 men out to the right. They've got Ominka in motion here, coming out to the right. It's a quick throw to Ominka out to the right. Metz, I wouldn't say immediately. He gets up to the 15-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play there, Chris.
Everything's short. I mean, this whole drive is just all short passes with 1 run.
Yeah, you look at the yardage that this young man, Will, has put up, number 7, and you kind of assumed he'd have to throw some long balls. Right now he is biting his...
well, but look at the defense here on the left. I mean, we're 15 yards off the line.
And we were short a man over there, too.
They go right to it.
Yeah, throw out to the right short. It's a little bit of a screen there, and that's going to be a first down. That's, again, number 1 with the reception. So you can kind of see what they're doing there. They're loading up that left side, Chris, running 2 guys long, bringing 1 guy short. That short guy is getting the ball every time so far.
Yeah, I think the Pioneers might need to pull up their safeties a little bit.
Yeah.
We're giving them too much cushion. Here's a run.
There's a rare run for Chandler, and that's going to get up inside the 5-yard line to about the 4. That's it was first and goal. That's going to bring up second and goal from about the 4 or 5-yard line there, Chris, with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left. Clock
Pioneers
is ticking.
got to stiffen here. Watch the receiver screen out to the left. They've got a receiver well back from the line.
Quarterback is taking up the left side. He's going to run. He looks like he might have been down right before the end zone. He fell. He was down on his hip. Yeah, they're going to mark it right about the 1-yard line. So that's going to bring up third and goal from the 1. Good little design run, but someone got in there and gave him a hit. He hit the ground right as he was trying to get to the end zone.
That tackle was made by Austin Semenko.
So 3rd and 1. Clock is ticking at 8 minutes and 20 seconds left here.
Need a push on the defensive line.
Yeah, they're in tight for the first time. Now Chandler for the first time coming out with that 2 wide receiver formation. You got 1 man in the backfield, similar to Pinnacle, the 2, and that's a run right up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown for the Wolves. Decent little drive there for the Wolves. They really picked apart the Pioneer defense on those short passes.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Chandler, that was an inspiring drive because they moved the ball with ease. Mainly courtesy of their short passes. So Pioneers are going to have to bring up the DB coverage a little tighter, I think, going forward.
Yeah, good adjustment by Chandler there. They were not getting anything downfield. Clearly, Pinnacle was set up to defend those long passes. Chandler came out and threw the short ones. I mean, really, that number 1 was catching them within probably 2 yards of the starting line. Yeah, line of scrimmage. All right, so Chandler's going to attempt this extra point here with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left. It's currently 6-15. A little bit of a squibbly kick, but it's good, and that's going to bring it to 7-15. Your Pioneers up on the Chandler Wolves with 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. All right, let's talk about some more of our fine sponsors here. And again, remember, you can find our sponsors at pinnaclefootball.com. North Valley ENT, North Valley Ear, Nose, and Throat. Here, breathe, live better. Your trusted ENT specialist. Proud repeat sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Saba's Mediterranean Kitchen. Saba's Mediterranean Kitchen. They spread hummus, not hate. Chris, that's nice. Why not spread some hummus?
I like hummus better.
Yeah, me too. Clayco Incorporated, great construction, the art and science of building, that's Clayco. The Kimberly Lowe Group, trusted luxury home marketing specialist in residential real estate in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. They're in the top 1% in AZ. Why would you doubt it? Because they're Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors. It's Kimberly Lowe Group. Finally, Sprouts Farmers Market right here in City North. Come experience healthy, delicious at your new happy place at Sprouts Farmers Market. Thank you for sponsoring Pinnacle Pioneer Football in 2025. All right, lining up for the kick, we've got Alex Lugo and Deuce Postel back at about the 2-yard line. Kick is away. It looks like Alex is going to receive it, and he is running it. He looked like he might have touched on the goal line. He's up to about the 20, 25-yard line. He's down close to the 30. Nice little run back from Alex.
Yeah, Alex dragging tacklers with him for about 10 yards there. So, look, with 8 minutes left in the second quarter and Chandler getting the ball after half, important drive here. Number 1,
take some time off.
Love to see him take some time off the clock. But number 2, you'd hate to see us not score and have Chandler get a score before half and get the ball at half.
Well, I'd like to see
really important drive.
I'd like to see Jackson Reeder throw a little bit. I'd also like to see how he is at axe throwing. He can go to the mighty axe throwing, pinball, full bar, and food. Let the fur fly at the mighty axe. All right, Jackson Reeder's got 4 wide receivers. That's going to be a handoff. No, he kept the ball. Hard to tell. Good fake. Jackson's going to keep that one. He's going to get upfield a little bit, but dances around, but only got about 2 or 3, 4 yards on the play.
Pretty good play by Jackson. I thought he could have maybe cut it up closer to the hash as he was running across.
It's hard. I mean, you're running for your life a little bit, but there was an opportunity to cut it upfield where he tried to go to the sideline again.
Well, yeah, and he's also weighing a quick pass out to Pinder, too.
Right. So that actually was a gain of 6 on the play. Ball is now up to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 4 for your Pinnacle Pioneers on their own 36-yard line. 7 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the second quarter. Jackson's looking to his right, looking. He's scrambling out to his right. He's got to get rid of this ball. He throws it out. Oh, almost found Deuce Postel kind of in the middle of the field on the right side.
Yeah, the one thing with Reeder is he is not shy about running back 15, 20 yards when he's being pressured. And that's a long throw just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It is, and we saw him pay for it in the one play where he stumbled and got this. They took the sack to force a punt in the first quarter. That time he got away with it and almost got a reception for Deuce Postel. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Again, the ball on the 36-yard line. 2 men out wide on each side. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Flag on the play. It's
going to be a false start.
Yeah, you had Deuce Postel in motion there. Wasn't on him.
No, it was someone on the line because Chandler immediately started calling it out. I was just about to say I'd love to see a run on this 3rd and 3, and now
how's 3rd and 9 feeling for a run? Yeah, Gavin Hammond could have certainly made something happen there, but it looks like we're bringing in the wide receiver crew. I see Josh Pinder, Deuce Postel, and Kuvon Lewis out to Jackson's right. 1 man out to his left. There comes Gavin Hammond in the flat. Jackson's going to run it, though. He's going to take it up. He's got the first down.
Wow.
Well, that's the move inside that we wanted to see the last play, Chris.
That's Jackson Reeder just making things happen with his legs.
Yeah,
that's just being a playmaker.
Yeah, he's got them right back to the line again. Same lineup, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. This time it's a handoff to Gavin Hammond right up the middle. Nice little quick hit handoff to Gavin Hammond there for 5 yards.
I like the quick play as long as the handoff is quick. I don't like that when we do the misdirection handoffs, but I think we're really effective getting to the line quickly if we're going to just try to run it quick up the gut.
Tight end number 8, Tyson Muniz coming into the game. We're in close now. Looks like we've got Kuvon Lewis closest to us out wide. It's a handoff to Hammond. He's got a man on his back, but he's still going to get a yard or 2 out of that, Chris.
Yeah, there's Gavin falling forward like we always talk about with him. Always falls forward, picks up an extra yard.
Yeah, I was very happy to see him playing at Valley Vista. He took a pretty good set of hits there at Hamilton and was out of the game at the end, but jumped right back and had a great game at Valley Vista and having a nice game here tonight. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left and ticking. 3rd and 3 for your Pioneers. You got 3 men out wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Gavin Hammond in the backfield for Jackson Reeder. Jackson's looking. He's calling. He's got the ball. He's dropping back. He had a man coming at him. He immediately rolled out, and he had to throw that one away.
So they left that edge rusher unblocked again. Could have been a nice opportunity there for a quick pass out to Deuce in the flat.
Jackson may be pleading his case for a little bit of a late hit there. There was a little contact after he let go of the ball, and he did end up on the field, but that's not going to play with the refs, and the punter Candelaria is going to come out and try to pin them down again.
Okay.
Last time out, he pinned them literally on the 1-inch yard line, Chris.
Watch for a fake here.
Possible, right? They're on the 49-yard line. They're into Chandler territory. Clock is at 6:08. You've got a lot of motion. That's Tyson Muniz coming across the field. He is rolling out, but he will do the rollout punt too. And it's another good one, Chris. It's going to bounce. It took a nice Chandler bounce. Bounced about the 12 and bounced back up to about the 14, 15-yard line.
Yeah, down there by Cash Silva. I thought the Pioneers might fake that. We've got some nifty punt fake plays that we've seen before, especially if I thought we could have gained a yard or 2. I figured we might go for it.
Yeah.
All right, see if the defense can hold them.
So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chandler Wolves at the 15-yard line. They are currently down 7-15 to your Pinnacle Pioneers, and they're going to get their 4th shot at making some offense here. Last time, Chris, again, those short passes killed us. Let's see how the Pioneers react. We got 6 people out wide for the Wolves here. I'm sure this big man out here on the end is going to come back in, but we'll see. Interesting lineup here, Chris. What do you think is going to happen? There they come.
In.
Yeah. Too many big men out wide there for that to be a real play. So that leaves them with 2 men out wide, 1 man on each side, 1 man in the backfield with their quarterback. Takes a snap, and that's a rare handoff there. He bounces out right. He tries to come back left, but he is met by Pioneers all over the place.
Yeah, pretty good play there by the defense. Way to stay in their lanes. Hayden Franklin with a nice tackle there.
And Brady Boquist on the assist. Nice way to get on that. He did gain 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up, looks like 2nd and 7. 2nd and 6 or 7. Lining up again, 3 men out wide, 2 men out to the quarterback's left, 1 man out to the right, 1 man in the backfield, even with him. He looks immediately right. Caden Cresswell trying to get through to make that play, but good blocking and wide receiver screen there, Chris, on the left side. Again, the same play we've seen over and over again.
It's another short out. Yep,
Yeah.
They run a couple of receivers or at least one deep, and then it's that quick short out pass.
That's going to be a first down for the Wolves as they get the hurry up going again. Their ball is sitting now right
Once
about.
again, number one. There's no one covering number one.
It seems like
And he's got that out play
Yeah.
again. He looked at it. Now
He's
they're going to go
downfield.
deep. That's a pick. Oh.
Did he come down with that ball? I do not think so. Yeah, it hit the ground. Braden Frick had a chance to pick off that ball. Didn't quite get the hands on it, but good defense there. 3 Pioneers around that receiver on what was a fake to number one in the flat, which is the play they've been running. Finally, they go downfield and no go.
Yeah, I like to see them go downfield, and let's test our safeties because I like the Pioneers in that position. Frick just about had an interception right there.
Very close, and he's had, I think, 4 on the year this year so far. Would have been a nice add to his repertoire there. All right, 4 men out wide, now 5 with the man in motion. He's looking out to the man in the flat here. Caden Cresswell's got him. They've got him pointed. Wow, that was too bad. Alex Lugo let that guy get behind him after he and Caden were trying to figure out who to cover, and he found a little seam there, Chris, and that's going to be another Chandler first down.
Nice play by the QB. Just found the receiver in the gap between the zone. Braden Frick came up to make the tackle.
You could literally see Alex Lugo and Caden Cresswell, number 3 and 4, trying to decide which one was going to take the up guy and the back guy. And while that conversation or that unspoken conversation was going on, the back guy just slipped behind him a little bit. All right, here come the Wolves out with 3 men out wide, 1 man out to the left, 2 men out to the right. We're again given some space on the left side. Fake handoff. He's looking left. Now he's got a man up the middle. Overthrows number 1 by quite a bit.
Just happy we didn't get a roughing the passer there. Ian Fulmer kind of came in a little bit late.
That's going to bring up second down and 10 yards to go.
4 minutes left in the half. Still plenty of time for the Pioneers to get the ball back. Try to score again.
4:22. Clock is stopped. 15-7. Your Pioneers up. Chandler coming out with a 4 wide receiver look here. 2 men on the left, 2 men on the right, 1 man in the backfield. Pioneers are up tight for the first time we've seen it in a while here. They are guarding these guys quick. Number 12 is out, rolling into the flat, though, and wide open. Goes in the middle, a missed tackle there, and he's open, still on his feet. Still going, number 82. I think he's their second or third leading wide receiver. He's all the way into Pioneer territory up to the 26-yard line.
Yeah,
Marked him at the 27.
Good coverage by Aiden Ramos. Just couldn't make the tackle.
Ramos had him almost immediately, but that was tough. That guy was moving. All right, right back to the line. He throws. He's got a man open down the middle. That's a big man. That's a touchdown for the Chandler Wolves. A little bit broken coverage there, but there is a flag down in the backfield.
Oh, man. Really nice play call by the Wolves. Sent the tight end up the seam. And we weren't really even set on defense there.
Chandler player was pointing to the Pioneers like the penalty was on them.
Oh, it is against Chandler.
Yeah. Why the ball is still down by the end zone, I'm not sure.
Are they saying it was after the touchdown?
I don't know. I'm still not sure why it'd be marked right there, though.
They have given him the touchdown. Yeah, they're going to take that on the kickoff?
Well, again, I say this almost every game, folks, and unfortunately we don't have much of a way to know exactly what the referees are calling other than kind of the hand signals they made. They did call what appeared to be a penalty on Chandler during that play, but it was a touchdown. So right now, after that touchdown and converted extra point, it is 15-14. Your Pioneers still up and still in control of this game. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Plenty of time for Jackson Reeder and the Pioneer offense to do something here, Chris. We'll have to try to figure out, based on maybe where they kick it off, what happened there on that penalty.
Yeah, we'll see here on the kickoff. What do you think about that call, Brian, for them to go for the extra point instead of 2 to tie it up? I'm surprised they didn't go for 2. I am a little as well. Certainly they've got the offense to do it and the quarterback with the legs to try to do that. Maybe they're just biding their time and figure they've got a long game and they're going to be in it no matter what. So they're kicking off So now they're going to
Yeah,
walk it
okay.
off.
So the Pinnacle, the penalty had to be on Pinnacle.
No, it was on the Wolves.
Well, they're
'Cause
giving.
they're walking it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
It was on Pinnacle.
Yeah, they're giving the Wolves the ball to kick.
So the ref made the wrong sign
Yeah.
when he called it.
So it was based on. We're going to give our best guess here. So based on where the flag was thrown, it was probably roughing the quarterback.
It was roughing the passer.
A 15-yard penalty, and they're going to kick off from the Pioneer 45-yard line. So we'll see what kind of strategy they do here. If they're going to try to kick it straight through or tumble something down the field for the Pioneers to try to handle. And he goes right. He's going to try to kick a field goal is what he's going to do, and he did it. Nice kick there by the kicker. That's through the uprights, and that's going to bring the Pioneers out. 1st and 10.
Yeah, he made the roughing the passer sign, but he pointed to Chandler. So,
Yeah,
all right, we got it figured out.
Yeah, this is the confusing thing about being up here. The refs don't have mics, and sometimes we just can't figure out what they're doing. So apologies there, people, but no apologies for Studio Artis. That's where dreams meet design, luxury redefined. That's Studio Artis. Castillo Law, criminal defense, your best defense off the field. Pinnacle Pioneer, that's who you want on the field, but Castillo Law off the field for your best defense. Bluestone Strategy Group, serving tribal nations throughout the U.S. That's Bluestone Strategy Group. All right, Jackson Reeder hands the ball off. That is most likely Gavin Hammond, and he's stopped almost immediately. I don't think he got a gain there, maybe 1 yard. Looks like they gave him a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here. Clock is ticking. Pioneers looking for the play, not going directly to the line, taking their time here. Jackson Reeder has Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. He's got a man wide out on each side that looks like Q Von Lewis and Deuce Postel on the far side. He's looking. He's got a little look for Deuce, but he throws it out to Cuvon on the sidelines. A little of a late takedown there. That's going to be a gain of what? Looks like they're going to mark that right about the 28, 29-yard lines. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Pioneers. It's a long one.
Taking advantage of Q's height there.
Yeah, right. Just throw it up on the sidelines and let him go get it.
Looks like he has about 6 inches on the corner.
Yeah, I think he's about 6'4", if I'm remembering correctly. That's direct. Was that a direct snap to Gavin? Yeah.
No, that's Jackson. Oh, no, that was Gavin.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think it might have been a direct snap to Gavin as I was looking down at my sheet. So good job by Gavin Hammond. That's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer 1st down with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Clock is ticking. Ball is now sitting on the 32-yard line. Again, your Pioneers have played well this game. It's 15-14. They're up against the number 4 team in the state of Arizona, the Chandler Wolves. All right. Jackson Reeder has Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Again, 1 man out wide on each side. He's looking to pass. He's got a little opening there in the middle. He didn't quite see him. Now he's stuck on the end zone. Oh, that ball is blocked. So he had, Chris, he had a receiver kind of come open right in front of him. That was Tyler LaRue, number 12, that was coming across the field, but he didn't quite get him, and unfortunately had to kind of throw that one away. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and we've got an injury on the offensive line. I'm assuming it's an injury because Cade Beneteau is in there at center, which is a very tough position to come in cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's played pretty well so far on this series.
Especially with the shotgun in place. All right, Jackson Reeder gets it out to Q. Oh, nice little move there. Cuvon Lewis with a nice juke right at the line of scrimmage and gets himself another 7 yards.
Helmet-to-helmet tackle, and he's struggling to get off the field. Yeah, I kind of was expecting a penalty there because it came right helmet to helmet. Did I say tackle to tackle? I meant helmet to helmet.
Yeah, and there's the flag, but I'm not sure if that's going to be something after the play or if that was in the play. We'll have to see what happens there. Chris, you saw that I did, and I saw Cuvon really struggling to get off the field. You said you saw helmet-to-helmet contact there from the defender for sure.
Yeah, the safety came up and just went cap to cap against Q.
There it is.
They are going to call an unsportsmanlike against Chandler.
Yeah. We'll hope for the best with Cuvon. He was really struggling to get off the field. We certainly are deep at wide receiver, but he is one of our best. So we'll see how he's doing. He's still on the sideline.
Q kind of lowered his head a little bit, but he was also being tackled when it happens. That's the tough thing with these penalties. because a lot of times the defender, he doesn't really know exactly where the offensive player's head is going to be.
You can't
as
control
they're
that guy
tackled.
flying in there for sure. What I was going to say beforehand, Cuvon did a great job before he was tackled of making a play out of that. He gained himself several yards by making a nice move up the middle. For now, we'll hope he's okay. He's up and walking, so helmet's still on. They're probably going to check him out on the sidelines here. We'll keep an eye on Cuvon Lewis on the sidelines. But for now, your Pioneers with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Half the ball in Chandler territory again. The ball sitting at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Jackson Reeder and the Pioneers. He's got 2 men out to the right, 1 man out to the left. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. He's got, looks like Alex Lugo in motion, backfield behind him. Alex is out in the flat. He's open. He should have thrown it to him there. That might have been a poor decision, but he's got room now. He hucks it down the field out of bounds. He had Alex Lugo open in the flat, chose to go the other way there.
Yeah, the good thing with Jackson, though, is he does have the ability to escape defenders, and usually we're not dealing with any kind of a negative play.
Yeah, that was a good job to get rid of that ball once he made that decision to try to look for something on the left side of the field. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball still in the 45. 1 minute, 44 seconds left here in the first half.
Pioneers have all 3 timeouts.
We got 2 men out wide right, 1 man out left. That's a QB run. He keeps it that time. Brought down a little awkwardly. Looks like he's okay. Sometimes you get a little bit of a lower leg injury from that kind of a tackle.
I thought it was a smart move by Jackson to keep it because I kind of saw what I think he did, which was a little bit of a lane.
Yeah.
I did not think that lineman who was behind him was going to be able to hold on. Unfortunately, he was.
That lane closed quickly. He got a yard on the play, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Ball is sitting on the 44-yard line. Clock is ticking with just over a minute, 1:13 left. Now we've got 3 men tight on the left, 1 man out wide right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Jackson Reeder is taking a look. He has Alex Lugo now in motion, coming back to the left. He's looking down.
No,
that's an interception. He was trying to get Alex Lugo in the seam. He actually had Josh Pinder open towards the middle as well, but he was focused on trying to get the ball into Alex's hands, and unfortunately, that one didn't work out, Chris.
Well, and Alex didn't even turn to look for it. He was still running straight ahead when Jackson threw it, so a little bit of a miscommunication there by QB and receiver.
Well, let's hope the defense can stand up here with 55.4 seconds left here in the half. A stop here would go a long way. Getting any points on the board would give Chandler the lead going into halftime and give them the ball back coming out of halftime. So let's hope for the best here.
Pioneers need a play. So going with only three defensive linemen here, more of a nickel or dime package in the secondary. Got to get some pressure.
He throws it out to the flat again, and that's immediately met. So he gets it out of bounds. That's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play there, it looks like. So it's going to stop the clock. Clock is not stopped, though.
I think that's Joseph Weaver who was riding him out of bounds.
Looks like more like a gain of 5. He must have stepped out of bounds before I saw.
The scoreboard says it's 2nd down and 64 yards to go.
That is quite
Wouldn't
a haul.
that be good?
39 seconds are on the clock. We'll see if they add. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to maybe add some more time to there because I saw that clock run down about 6 or 7 seconds after the whistle blew. There it goes.
Not going to be easy, though. Not a lot of 2nd and 64 plays that you have.
Tennessee Titans maybe have that, something in the playbook that they can pull out. All right, so this is 2nd down and probably 6, not 64. We've got Chandler coming to the line with 5 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 3 out to the right. Pioneers letting that middle guy, the slot receiver on the right, just hang out, but they're all going long. He's looking at number 82. Good coverage downfield by the Pioneers, and he's got to run it out of bounds again. Nice coverage downfield, Chris. It really wasn't anything open for him.
Yeah, nothing open there. Pioneers held him to about a 4-yard gain.
Spirit Squad taking a picture here with all, I'm going to say 35 to 50 of the girls out here, both from JV and Varsity, out here for homecoming night as the cars are getting ready for the homecoming court to line up. 39.1 seconds left here. It's 3rd and 1. 5 wide receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. He's got a man out quick to his right. That's number 84. Clock should be running because he went down. They're probably going to call a timeout with 29.2 seconds showing on the clock, Chris. While we're doing this, let's talk about some more of our sponsors. How about Weems Asphalt? That's Weems. Weems Asphalt, they drive on their reputation. That's Weems Asphalt. How about Kimmy's Ease? Kimmy's Ease family of bars and grills are your premier neighborhood spots for amazing food and drinks, the best live music, and plenty of TVs to catch a game. Find us in Glendale, Phoenix, and way up in Prescott. That's awesome. Kimmy's Ease, proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer Football and Blue Sky Restoration. They understand property disasters, big and small. They take care of everything from the beginning to the end nationwide. That's Blue Sky Restoration. How about Nautical Bowls? They're probably here at the game tonight. They usually are. Come to Nautical Bowls in Desert Ridge for a healthy, refreshing acai bowl or smoothie. That's Nautical Bowls. How about Able Financial planning and with clarity in Scottsdale, Arizona, as you plan for all of life's transitions? That's Able Financial, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. And again, remember, you can find all of our sponsors. Click on them. If you've heard anything you like tonight, you'll probably hear it again. Go to pinnaclepioneerfootball.com, and you can click on the sponsors and learn more about them. Nine Dragons Kung Fu. This is one of my favorites, Chris. I just love saying it. Nine Dragons Kung Fu. Your greatest success comes from reaching your fullest potential. Nine Dragons Kung Fu, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. 32 seconds now showing on the clock. Chandler comes back to the line. They got two men out to the left, one man out to the right. Got number 23 in motion going out left. That makes three. You got the man in the flat. Always the safety valve there, wide open. He's covered now. He's going to try to get out of bounds right around the Pinnacle Pioneer 43-yard line.
I think we got a good spot there. They're going to say the 45.
45. All right, so that's going to bring up second and about 4 yards, 3 yards for Chandler. 24 seconds left on the clock. They're biting away. That safety valve guy, Chris, has just been so wide open. The Pioneers are doing a decent job of coming up and getting him, but that pass has been open all day for them when they bring the 4 or 5 wideouts.
Well, it's a killer. I mean, they've scored 14 unanswered and driving again.
All right. 2 men out right, 2 men out left, 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback looking down the left side. He's rolling out to his right. He's got Ian Fulmer coming. There's a flag on the ground. That looks like it could be holding.
I think we got a hold. So we catch a break there, which push him back 10 yards.
Yeah, if I saw Ian Fulmer running at me, I probably would throw the ball away too. And it might be even if he was like 15 or 20 yards away. All right, so that's going to bring up a little loss there for the Chandler Wolves. 16.9 seconds showing on the clock.
This is such a big drive for the Pioneers with the Wolves getting the ball after half.
Ball is coming back to right around the Chandler back into their own territory at the 45-yard line. It's going to be second and about, we're going to say 13. Chandler's bringing it out. 16.9 seconds on the clock. 1 man out to the left. 3 men out to the right for the quarterback. Watch this slot receiver here, the guy in the middle on the right. Usually this is the guy that hangs back and is wide open. Number 23 in the backfield, kind of rotates to the right. All men are running downfield. The quarterback's running for his life from Ian Fulmer. Almost gets him. He's got a man open down the sidelines. Did he stay in bounds? I'm not sure he did. Referee is waving it, though, like he did.
Yeah,
he's calling that a catch.
1 foot. Yeah, it's only 1 foot in high school.
I thought he was in the air going out of bounds by the time he caught that ball, but it's hard to see from up here. But 8.2 seconds left. That gets them back into Pinnacle territory. They're at the 32-yard line, and they've called another timeout to kind of think about this.
Yeah,
Chandler,
just can't let that happen. We were our DB on that side was 3 or 4 yards away from the receiver, and just can't lose him like that.
Yeah. Pioneers doing a decent job of containing the long ball, though, Chris. This was our worry coming into the game, and I have to say I've been pretty impressed so far. Again, knock on wood. We haven't given up that long shot. We've given up some long gains based on the short passes. Pioneers coming in here, the game before last against Hamilton, just were kind of picked apart and playing much better defense tonight against a very good quarterback.
Playing good defense, but unfortunately this second quarter has been all Chandler.
Kushan
After our first 2 touchdowns.
If you're watching at home and wondering about Kushan, he is on the sidelines. Well, I would say they're doing a little concussion protocol on him down there, making sure he's all right. But he looks good from here, so we'll see if we can get him back in the game. Ball on the 32-yard line, 8.2 seconds left. They're not looking field goal right now. They're looking pass. They've got 3 men out to the left, 2 men out to the right. Everybody's looking downfield.
Reed.
That was Reed Clucka?
Yeah.
What happened?
No, he had a clear line to the quarterback
shot, yeah.
and hit him, but unfortunately the QB got it off right before he got there.
Yeah, that's going to bring up second down in about 3 or 4. Clock is stopped. Looks like maybe we got another timeout.
Well, I think Clucka on that play was shocked to not have a blocker in front of him.
Didn't know quite what to.
All of a sudden it was a free reign.
Yeah. It's like coming down in the morning and mom's got pancakes ready. You're like, what do I do?
Yeah. So we can't see because of the timeout clock, Brian, but we've got to be, about like 5 seconds now?
I mean, or less. And so we'll see what.
This is probably the last play, you would think.
You would think, or they're going to try to kick a field goal right here. We'll see what the timeout clock says when they come out of it. Yeah, we've got the field goal team on the field. Ball is being spotted for the kick right at the 32-yard line. That's going to make it a 42-yard kick. But this young man just booted it from a lot further on the kickoff through the upright, so certainly was within his range. 3.4 seconds left here. Ball is down. Ball is up. Is that left? Yep, that's no good. Yeah, that looked left from here. Hard to tell. But that's a big, big stop for the Pioneers.
Huge. We needed a break.
Pioneers are going to go into halftime leading the number 4 team in the state of Arizona. Your number 6 Pinnacle Pioneers are up 15-14 going into halftime. Chris, what do you think about this first half?
I think first quarter all Pioneers, second quarter all Chandler.
Yeah.
Chandler really executed well in that second quarter, and the Pioneers have got to play better than what we showed heading into the half.
Yeah, Pioneers had Chandler down 15-0, and they were rattled. They were making some really weird decisions on the field. The quarterback, who is very good, was kind of shot-putting the ball. They've gotten their stuff together, and they are throwing the ball well now. A lot of short passes into the flat and getting some yards. So it'll be interesting to see what we come out here when the Chandler Wolves get the ball back to start this second half. But all in all, Chris, if you would have given me 15-14 coming into this game, being up going into the second half, I would take that 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
I think so, but we are at Pinnacle. We should win this game. All right.
All right. So we're going to have some homecoming festivities. I imagine this is going to be a bit of a break. We'll come back to you with a few minutes left before the game starts to kind of sum it up, tell you what you got looking forward to, but you'll see it on the screen. Enjoy homecoming tonight. This is a big night for Pinnacle Pioneers. It's Halloween. We got Chandler in town. It's homecoming. Enjoy your night. Go get a snack. We'll see you in a few minutes.
This is the Pinnacle Spirit.
I meant on our broadcasting stuff. Oh, I looked at the clock and I'm all, did they run the clock in the first quarter? What?
Can I get out here?
Maybe I would just be.
Thank you.
My friend's niece. So we went, yeah, so we just like randomly came. I just moved here. I was like, okay, great. Did you get that?
How's it going up here?
All right. Are you on a battery or?
No, I don't think so. No, we're half.
Okay, here. Let me go down. I want to get these guys.
I'll go do it. I was going to grab a water.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. We'll do it. If you need a break, I'm happy to go.
Nah, not
okay.
fun.
Of course, if I go do it, I can't swim.
Yeah, I got you.
And then we're going to
too.
Gotta get this stuff.
Yes, we do.
Matt and Eliza, what is the weirdest talent you each have? I don't have a weird talent. Do you have a talent? No. Alright, Josh and Aaliyah, if you had to teach a class one thing, what would it be?
Probably PE.
I'd probably teach English. Alright, thank you. Everyone give a huge round of applause to your 2025 homecoming quote. It's time to watch the sky to see what color we will crown our king and queen.
No tickets will be sold tomorrow. We can't wait to see everyone tomorrow night at midnight in Miami.
Welcome back, Pinnacle Pioneer Nation, to this exciting matchup between your Pinnacle Pioneers and the Wolves of Chandler High School. Chandler came in here at 7-1. They are the number 4 ranked team in the state of Arizona. Your Pioneers, 6-2, the number 6 team in the state of Arizona. And they are dueling it out here, 15-4. Your Pioneers in the lead coming into the second half. Chris, we talked a little bit going into the break about the first half, but a tale of 2 quarters, I think. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would. Tale of 2 quarters. And when I was thinking about the first half during halftime, the other thing, too, if you think about the Pioneers' 2 touchdowns, one was off of Alex Lugo's return down to the Chandler 40. So we started that drive on the 40. And then the second one was off of that shanked punt that we started on Chandler's 30. So we really haven't had like a big, long, sustained touchdown drive, which makes me a little concerned going into the second half.
Yeah, a little good. I mean, the bright side of that is they took advantage of the good fields position that they were lucky to get. They did not give up, those opportunities. But like you said, the times when they've started on their own 20, started on their own 30, the drives stalled out, and we did have one interception on kind of a misread or miscue where Jackson Reeder was trying to hit Alex Lugo up the left side. It was third down and just wasn't looking. He had Josh Pinder kind of open over the middle, didn't see that, and the defender stepped in front and got that ball. Other than that, Pioneers firing pretty well on their cylinders for offense and defense. We came into this game, Chris, talking about the defense needing to watch out for this quarterback, needing to defend the long ball. For the most part, they've done a good job of that.
Yeah, but the short receivers are open underneath, and we're not getting much of a pressure on the QB. We are pushing him out of the pocket a little bit towards the end of that second quarter. But he can pretty much get whatever receiver he wants at this point.
Yeah, he's rolling out to his right a lot. He's looking downfield. The Pioneers have it pretty well covered, but he always has that safety valve guy sitting somewhere, within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and he's been hitting that man, ever since that one drive. Where he kind of threw it away, made a bad decision. I mentioned that the Wolves looked a little rattled. Ever since then, they've pulled it together. They've changed their tactics. They always have. They've been running a lot of 5-man, 5 wideout sets, and they'll keep one wide receiver just kind of like right at the line of scrimmage, and they're hitting him all day long. Unfortunately, the Pioneers have been letting that guy have about 15 yards, and it's a 8 to 12 yard gain seemingly every time.
Yeah, so, we're going to need to score at least 30 to win, I think. I'd like to see us establish the running game a little bit more if we can. I feel like we've seen Jackson kind of running around too much in the backfield, avoiding pressure and on some of the designed rollouts. But I think if we can establish the running game a little bit here in the third quarter, assuming we get this stop on the first drive, I think that's the kind of momentum we need heading into the second half.
So we're going to start here the second half. We've got Chandler is going to receive the ball. They had won the toss to begin the game, and they deferred. So Pinnacle's going to kick off. Pinnacle had a nice stand at the end of the game. Chandler had the ball back. They were driving it down the field, got it to about the 32-yard line. More like the 28-yard line. They attempted a 42-yard field goal at the end of the half and missed it. So a nice stand for Pinnacle to keep it 15-14 coming in here into the second half, and that's exactly where you'd want to be against a team like Hamilton, is with the lead. All right. So you've got us, we've got the lineup here. We're getting ready to go to start off this exciting second half. Hopefully the Pioneers will come through on homecoming Halloween night here at Pinnacle Pioneer Stadium. It's a lovely night. Here they go. They're lined up. The kick is away. It's low and long. The receiver's backing up all the way to the end zone. Comes out. He's coming up the middle. Got a good head of steam, but he got it up to a 25. Decent return, but good job by the Pioneers to cover.
Good tackle there by Braxton Lowe.
Quarterback.
Was that Braxton? Yeah, I think it was number 18, yeah.
All right, as we come into the second half, I want to talk about our sponsors. As you know, you can find them on pinnaclefootball.com. Just click on Pinnacle, go to pinnaclefootball.com, click on the sponsor you want to learn more about, and get all the information there. And speaking of our sponsors, we're very thankful for all of them, but a special thanks to Local Roots, our touchdown-level sponsor, Local Roots AC and Plumbing. They're rooted in service. They're built on trust, and this year, they are rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football. Thank you, Local Roots, for being our touchdown-level sponsor. Here come the Wolves. They've got one man out to the left, 2 men out to the right, 1 man in the backfield as the Pioneers are looking to stop them here. It's a pass quickly again out into the flat all night long. There's a penalty. I'm going to guess that's a hold on number 1 there on the defense after the play was made. It's not a pass interference, Chris. What are your thoughts there?
Thought that was a pretty good play design by the Wolves.
It is a hold on the Wolves. It's going to come back.
Yeah, they flaked. There was a play action fake to the running back, and then the quarterback also faked like he was going to run before the quick pass out to the receiver.
Folks, if you missed the first half, we saw a lot of that, a lot of downfield receivers, but one guy hanging back like that coming out into the flat. This time Pinnacle did a pretty good job of being there, but they were also held on that one. That's going to bring up, I believe, should be 2nd and 10.
Starting the same way we started the game with Candelaria in here, acting as an additional rusher off the edge.
1 man out to the left, 2 men out to the right, 1 man in the backfield for the Wolves. That's a handoff up the left side for number 12. He's got some space. Pioneers are pursuing, and he's trying to get the first down. It looks like they've blown it down. I think he's going to be just short of the first down.
Yeah, good running play there off the edge.
And they called him
10-yard gain.
Looks like about an 8-yard gain there. Second, they're calling it second. I'm not sure what happened to that first series of plays there where the penalty was called, unless we declined it. 2nd and 2.
Good play there by the interior lineman.
Yeah, great coverage by the Pioneers.
Higley.
Great coverage there by the Pioneers to stop that for no gain.
Yeah, brings up a quick third down.
Third
here.
down and 2, 10 minutes and 36 seconds with the clock ticking here in the beginning of the second half. Your Pioneers trying to get this ball back, trying to give away the advantage of the Chandler Wolves taking the ball to begin the second half.
Get pumped up, crowd. This is a huge play for the Pioneers here. Somebody jump a route on one of these short passes.
3 wide outs. We've got 1 man to the left, 2 men to the right, 1 man in the backfield. That's a handoff up the middle, and he's got the first down. Seen a lot of short passes in those situations from the Wolves, and this time they're handing it up right up kind of the left middle side. He got it up to their own 40-yard line. That's going to be first down for the Wolves.
Yeah, just ran right between the guard and tackle, and kind of an easy 5-yard gain.
Yeah.
Good tackle there by Aiden Ramos.
So we're at first and 10. 40-yard line is where the ball is. They're on their own 40-yard line as Chandler. They got 1 man out to the left, 2 men out to the right, 1 man in the backfield behind quarterback Will Sensel. And that's another good stop on the run there by the Pioneers. Maybe gained a yard, maybe 2 there. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 42. Gain of 2 on the play, but good stop. Is that Reed Clucka in there on that stop, Chris?
Yeah, Ramos and Clucka in on the stop there.
Aiden Ramos and Cash Silva are just all over the field for the Pinnacle Pioneer defense. That's number 0 and number 17 coming from the linebacker position. Team is definitely keying on that position and those 2 guys for this defense this year, and they're doing a great job of it. Cash Silva dropping back into coverage now. There's 5 wide receivers. You saw this a lot in the first half. 3 men out to the right. He's looking left, though. He's got a man open. Oh, that was almost intercepted. Nice play there to come in and knock that ball away. Did you get a number there, Chris? Was that 28?
You know, I was watching the quarterback because he went down again. Fulmer and Candelaria both took him down. Really glad again that it wasn't a roughing the passer. They were almost sort of blocked into the quarterback. So apologies. I didn't see who made
I'm going to call that 28 Noah Molina, whose dad is producing the broadcast tonight. Thank you, Eric, for producing, and great job, Noah, for getting that pass and saving what would have been a long reception. That brings up third down and long. Chandler's on their 42-yard line, their own 42. They got to get to the 50 for the first down. They've got 3 men, it looks like, lined up out left, 1 man right. He's looking left, looking down. He launches it long. Pioneers are on it, and that's overthrown.
No.
That cannot be.
No.
That
is so uncatchable. I'm sorry.
They've thrown a flag. I'm not even sure there was enough contact to call that pass interference, Chris, much less have that ball be catchable. But maybe they're saying he stopped his momentum. Either way, that's going to be not a spot foul, but they're going to call that on the Pioneers. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty and a first down for Chandler.
Speaking of 10 yards, that ball was 10 yards over the receiver's head.
Yeah, I would say that was pretty uncatchable. Not a great call.
I'm very disappointed with that call if I'm a Pinnacle coach.
Yeah. If you're a Pinnacle fan, you're even more disappointed. All right, that brings the ball up to the 48-yard line of Pinnacle. Chandler into Pinnacle territory now. It's first and 10. Clock is at 8:43. Unfortunate series of events that they had them looking at it like a punt, but now they're lined up with 1 man out to the left again, 3 men out to the right. We'll see if we get that little short safety valve, or are they going to go downfield this time? They've been going more downfield so far, Chris. There's the short slant, and he drops it. Felt the pressure there.
Yeah, he felt like he definitely heard footsteps there.
Yeah, definitely looked up to see those Pioneers around him. Cash Silva right in front of him was going to lay the wood down on him, but he didn't do it. Cash Silva was giving him this Care Bear stare, as Coach Ron Lewis likes to say, giving that guy, hypnotizing him to drop that ball. All right, so Noah Silva comes off the field right there. We've got 2 men out to the left, 2 men out to the right, 1 man in the backfield for the Wolves, second and 10 for them. Quarterback is looking back. Good penetration.
Good job.
And that ball is down. That was Reed
Franklin and Ramos all in there.
All in the backfield putting pressure. You would call that, the kids would call that a quarterback hurry, I think, Chris, with 8 minutes and 36 seconds left. That's going to bring up third and long, 3rd and 10 again for Chandler. Pinnacle again. Let's see if we can keep the
loud fans.
Keep the alleged mistakes down. That wasn't so much of a pass interference last time. You've got Brayton Frick back there looking and calling the play out there. You've got 2 men out left. You got 1 man out right, 1 man in the backfield. Chandler's looking to pass. He's looking left. He steps up. He's got a man downfield, but he is nowhere near that ball. Pinnacle the Pinnacle defender actually went down on the play, but the ball was so overthrown there was no chance on that one, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10. Ball is sitting again on the Pinnacle Pioneer 43-yard line.
Yeah, so Caden Connor playing safety for the Pioneers went down. He was in coverage. I mean, I saw more contact, frankly, on that route than on the one they called the PI.
Yeah, I did too. That was incidental.
But that was also so uncatchable.
Yeah, incidental, of course. Looks like they just tangled feet.
4th and 10.
Chandler coming out looking like they're going for it. 3 men to the left, 2 men to the right, 5 wide receivers set. They got 1 man in motion coming over to the right.
Yeah. Watch the ball, boys.
Yeah, they're trying to draw him off sides. They're looking at it. Number 7 is the punter as well, so then it looks like they're going to call a timeout and call that one back.
Yeah, Franklin.
Looks like they actually got delay of game. They ran it all the way down as a 5-yard penalty. So that's going to bring up 4th and 15. Ball still in Pinnacle territory, but back to the 48-yard line. And now they're lining up in punt formation with their quarterback, number 7, here to punt. Last time he tried to put one off his foot, he shanked it about 15 yards out of bounds. So we'll see if he can do a little better this time for them. Alex Lugo back to receive. It's a little bit of a high snap. This one he gets off. It is not a great kick. Alex is coming up for it. Fair catch. Penalty flag thrown, though. It's probably on the Pioneers.
No, number 74 on the Wolves is saying, "What did I do?"
We'll see what they say. It would be a nice little gift to get a few more yards. Ball is currently marked on the 24-yard line where Alex Lugo made the fair catch. 8 minutes, 24 seconds. You got a personal foul. That's going to hurt. So that's going to bring the ball way up, closer to Chandler territory, exactly where the Pinnacle Pioneers like it and where they've thrived so far this game. They're going to start with this ball, start this drive with the ball on their own 39-yard line. Nice field position there, Chris.
How about that drive, Brian? We needed a stop right away, and we got it.
Yeah, that was very good. Remember, they came out of the of halftime, had that ball, were driving the ball down the field, but Pinnacle Pioneers stood tough even after that unfortunate pass interference penalty. All right. We've got 2 men out wide. We got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. He's got the ball kind of coming up the middle. Short gain there. Maybe got a yard on the play.
Extracurricular activity after the play there. Some pushing on the line. No flag called.
Yeah, Jackson Reeder, of course, is your quarterback. He's number 15. Great to see number 6, Cuvon. Thank you. Cuvon Lewis back in there again. He was hit pretty hard with a helmet-to-helmet contact. No penalty on that one, but he was under concussion protocol on the sidelines. He's out wide left right now, or out wide right. Quarterback sneak up there. He's going to go straight up the middle. Great yardage. That's a Pinnacle Pioneer first down and a gain of about 12 or 13 yards right there, Chris. Nice play.
That's a really good play by the Pioneers. I mean, Reeder on that play had like 3 lead blockers. Hammond, Muniz, and Jalen Smith hitting the hole in front of him. Really like that play design.
And it was quick. Like you said, it was quick. They didn't waste a lot of time. Ball's on the 48-yard line to Chandler now. 1st and 10. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond up the left side. He's going to gain about 3 on that play right to the 45-yard line. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Clock is ticking. Your Pioneers up 15-14. They marked it back at the 46. So a gain of 3 on the play.
Only seen Hammond tonight. I don't know if Peanut is here.
Peanut, we need to find out what's going on. He hasn't dressed for several games. He was out a game, came back a game, and now he's been out. So we'll try to figure out what's going on.
See Blaylock.
We got Matt Blaylock, number 29. I see him on the field. He's ready to go should Gavin need a spell. Jackson Reeder's rolling out to his left. He's going to run it. Little push in the back there, not late enough, and that's going to be a nice little gain for Jackson Reeder and the Pinnacle Pioneers. That one's up to the 41-yard line. They got to get to the 38 for the first down. That means 3rd and 3. Not a math wizard, but I think that's what that means.
Nice decision there by Reeder not to throw it into coverage downfield. Just took the nice 5-yard gain. Brings up a short 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. They've got 2 men out wide, 1 on each side.
The blitz.
There's Gavin Hammond with the ball. He's got the first down. What a nice run by Gavin Hammond, finding that hole and gaining about 10 yards on the play, Chris. What a nice play.
Beautiful cut back by Gavin. I don't know if that play was designed to run off tackle or behind the guard, but he He ran it off tackle, cut it back inside, had a nice lane.
Yeah, nice decision, a nice cut there by Gavin Hammond. And we got 2 men out wide again. We got to see Deuce Postel on the near side. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond again, this time up the right interior. He's going to gain about 3 on that play, 2 on that play. Ball is now up to the Hamilton. Nicely done. The Chandler, who is just kind of reeling here right now. The Chandler 31-yard line, 2nd and 8. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the
We talked about establishing the run game. This drive has been all runs.
You did mention that coming in, and you're getting what you wanted. All right, that's going to be a quarterback up the middle. He gets hit. Oh, he got spun around and then kind of hit in the back. And there's a penalty flag late there, Chris, on the far side of the field. Should be too late for holding, not the right place. We'll see what they get there.
It's an unusual spot for a foul.
It is a holding call, so it was a late holding call. Maybe they were holding as a quarterback went past them on the line of scrimmage, but that's going to bring the Pioneers back.
Ironically, it was called from the side of the field that Jackson was not running to.
Yeah.
He was running to the near side, and it was called on the far.
So 10-yard penalty brings the ball back to the 39-yard line. The Pioneers have to get all the way up to about the 23-yard line for a first down. They're showing it 2nd and 16. Got 2-minute motion. That's your 2 tight ends. Jackson Reeder's looking back. He swings it out to Gavin Hammond, who's got some space, and he's still on his feet. Gets it all the way to the 25-yard line, Chris. What a nice run after catch by Gavin Hammond.
Terrific. We got an injured man. But, yeah, terrific play by Gavin.
Yeah, injured Wolf on the field there. We'll try to get a number for you if you're watching at home. But with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left, that's going to be 3rd down after a second and very long. They're going to have about 3 or 4 yards to go. They're showing 3 on the scoreboard to get that first down. Ball sitting on the 26-yard line. Great, nice play. That was a nice swing pass. You don't see that very often from the Pioneers, but that was a well-executed play there, Chris.
Yeah, a lot of times we run that play to Alex Lugo, too. But Gavin, terrific vision downfield, found a lane. Great gain.
Yeah, very nice. All right, so as we're continuing here with the game, let's continue with our sponsors. How about Maximum Fitness? The results, Jim. Plain and simple. That's Maximum Fitness. How about American Sound, your trusted partner for local commercial AV solutions? That's American Sound. How about B Salon? That's BE Salon, supporting our Pinnacle Pioneers 1 touchdown at a time. That's BE Salon. Forthright Funding, empowering veterans and military with the home loans they deserve. We love that. Thank you to our military, and thank you to Forthright Funding for being proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football here in 2025. CS Construction Incorporated, building relationships since 1980. That's a little younger than both of us, but still, that's a long time, Chris. CS Construction Incorporated. Oasis Management. This is also one of my favorite. They have local roots. They're 40 years, Chris, of rock band management. I love that we have a rock band management sponsor here for Pinnacle Pioneer football. Let's rock and roll like the Pioneers are tonight here, up 15-14 against the number 4 Chandler Wolves here tonight on Halloween homecoming. Jackson Reeder is number 44 for the Wolves. Looks like he's okay. He's walking off the field under his own power. Jackson Reeder bringing the team to the line. It's 3rd and 3, ball in the 26. He's got him tight. He's got 1 man out wide on each side. That's a direct snap to Gavin Hammond again. They tried that before. He did not get up to the first down, though, Chris. He's going to be about a yard short. I'm guessing they're going to go for it.
Pretty good spot by the refs there. Yeah, I think they probably will. This is about a 41-yarder if they tried to kick it from here.
Yeah. We don't kick a lot of field goals. It's not our forte, not because we don't have good kickers. They just like to try to push the ball and push the offense. All right, Jackson Reeder's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. He's got 2 tight ends. He's got 1 man outside on each side. He's going to hand it off to Gavin. No, he rolls out. He's got Tyson Muni's wide open in the flat, and that's going to be a first down and a gain up inside the 10-yard line to about the 7, Chris. Nicely designed play. Good fake there.
So that ball was tipped. I don't know if you saw, Brian.
I didn't.
But that defender who came out at Jackson did tip it.
Got a little finger on it, huh?
Terrific concentration by Muni's. Nice play call.
Yeah.
Our first pass of the drive.
Yeah, 4 minutes and counting
we
here.
had the Gavin pass, too. Yeah.
4 minutes and counting here. We've got 2 men out wide. That's going to be a handoff to Gavin Hammond up the middle. He's going to get inside the 5-yard line now. Probably a gain of 2 or 3 on the play.
I don't want to jinx this, but really good ball handling by the Pioneers tonight. I'm watching the Wolves tackle, and they are going at the ball on every single tackle.
Yeah, the only time we've had any kind of a stumble was Deuce Postel caught one early in the game over the middle and got the ball back. But other than that, we got Alex Lugo out wide to the quarterback's right. We've got, Jackson Campbell, number 14, here to the left. Jackson Reeder's looking. He's going to run this one up the middle. He pushes out. He's going wide. That's an easy touchdown for Jackson Reeder and your Pinnacle Pioneers. They are now up 21-14 over the Wolves of Chandler High School.
You can't coach speed, Brian, and that's what Jackson Reeder has a lot of.
Yeah, that play, he tried to get it up the middle, saw it was just clogged up like a dirty sink, and he went out to the left, and there was no one there. No one touched him, ran into the end zone. Great play and read there by Jackson Reeder.
Excellent, very well executed drive by Jackson. Huge drive for the Pioneers here to start the second half.
As the Spirit Line does the Pinnacle Pioneer fight song, we'll see if we can get this kick through at 21-14. Hold is down, kick is up, looks good. It is good. Your Pinnacle Pioneers now with the lead as the fireworks go off. 22-14 over the Chandler Wolves. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. What a nice, perfect way to start the third quarter. They came out, didn't get the ball. Chandler had it. They made a stop, rolled it right down, got that long drive that they were looking for, Chris, and got the touchdown.
Yeah, and a lot of it just on the ground. And you just love to see long drives with a lot of running plays because it's absolutely demoralizing to the other team.
Yeah, we have taken away the third quarter from the Wolves pretty much when they should have come out with the advantage, and they went into the locker room with definitely the momentum. We have taken that away too.
The one thing I would say, though, this is the kind of game, too, where extra points are critical.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, just hitting that one there to go up 8 is huge.
It's very huge. All right, we're lining up for the kick. Here we go. Garrett Oliver, number 30, is your kicker. He's got a good leg, often puts it just short of the end zone. No wind here tonight, by the way. Cooling off very nicely, probably into the mid-60s by now. That's going to be taken right about the 11-yard line, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds right about the 29 or 30. A little bit of extracurricular over there on the sidelines. Number 84 for Chandler, and I'm trying to get the Pinnacle Pioneer
Phoenix
number.
Galvin.
Yeah. Nothing bad. No penalty called. They both walked away with their hands up like I'm not getting a penalty called on me. I'm not getting yelled at. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your Pinnacle Pioneer defense is going to come back out here on the field, try to make something happen, get another stop.
So we had a couple of long, like third and longs on their first drive here of the second half. That's critical. I like to see us, you put them in a third and long situation, Chandler's uncomfortable.
And those were on run stops, Chris. They were having some good luck with runs in the beginning, but they're stopping that run up the middle, doing a great job covering downfield. This defense, if they can keep this up, are ranging to be the MVP of the game if they can do this. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Your Pioneers up 22-14. Chandler with the ball in their own territory all the way up to the 37-yard line, so a decent punt return there, or kick return, excuse me. He's got 3 men out left, 2 men out right. He gets it quick out to the middle. Oh, Cash Silva had that ball thrown to him. He was the receiver on that one. He's upset about that, but the receiver was open. Cash Silva had a chance of the interception there.
Well, it's not often as a linebacker that you get the ball thrown right to you.
Yeah, right in the middle of the zero was that one. Cash wants another shot at that one. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Again, lots of wide receivers out there. 3 men to the left, 2 men to the right.
Press coverage here by the Pioneers.
Yeah, love to see the Pioneers back up, but this is what we talked about. I talked about it with a couple fans down there. Everybody agreed. We got to start pressing that receiver that's been open by 15 yards. A quick one over the middle. Aiden Ramos with the attempted tackle. He's upset himself with missing one, but it's still not a first down. It's going to be about 3rd and 3 here, Chris. Ball is sitting right on the 45-yard line for Chandler in their own territory.
This is the distance Chandler wants. Let's get a stop.
They're right back up to the line. A good stop here would go a long way. They got 2 men out right, 2 men out left. They got a handoff up the middle, and that paid off. That's going to be a Chandler first down into Pinnacle territory. Pinnacle expecting the pass or not knowing what to expect, and that number 1 just scampered right up the middle.
I was sort of expecting it.
All right back to the line again. 5 wide receivers. There's the drop back. He's wide open again, but we got good coverage there. He's still on his feet, Chris.
Yeah, it took 4 Pioneers to bring him down. They want to move quick, so defense has got to get set.
Yeah, defense has got to get their breath, get set.
Get ready, boys. Here it comes.
We got 2 men out right, 2 men out left, 1 man in the backfield. That's a handoff up the middle again.
Good
well tackled.
Fulmer.
Fulmer and Caden Cresswell coming up to make that tackle from the backfield. 1 minute and 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock is ticking. Ball is up to the Pinnacle Pioneer 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Chandler. They've got 2 men out left, 2 men out right, 1 man in motion out of the backfield coming right. He's got to throw it after the man in motion. He's wide open, but he's going to get met pretty quickly. That's Alex Lugo pushing him out of bounds. Alex playing both sides of the ball tonight. Ball's up to the 30-yard line. They got to get to the Pinnacle 27, so it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Wolves of Chandler. Quarterback comes out with 4 wide receivers, 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right, 1 man in the backfield with him. Pinnacle not pressing. That's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Oh, he got hit hard.
That was Cash.
Cash Silva, number 0, coming up and making the quarterback pay for that first down he just got. It was a gain up to about the 25-yard line, so decent run, but he was met hard by number 0, Cash Silva. All right, they're coming out again with the wideouts. We got, looks like 3 men out to the left. We got 2 men out to the right. A lot of 5 wide receiver looks here tonight, Chris, from the Wolves.
Yeah, empty set, no running back. Okay, here he comes.
Running back comes back, so we got 2 men on each side now. He's got the man in the flat open. Short pass over the middle. Number 80 can't come down with it. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball again sitting on the 25. Clock is at 34 seconds here left in the third quarter.
They've had a couple drop passes, and we've needed them. Not only is it an empty play, but it also gives our defense a little bit of a break.
It does, and then they needed it. Sean Anderson coming into the game. We got a couple substitutions in there. So number 44 coming in the middle, Sean Anderson. We got 2 men stacked on the right side. We got 1 man, 2 men out to the left. The man on the left is now in the motion. That's number 1. He's been a playmaker tonight. He's open in the flat. We missed him. Who was that?
Cresswell.
That was Caden Cresswell. Had a chance to break up that play and just missed the receiver as he was up in the air. He may even make it a choice. Maybe he thought the ball wasn't there yet. That's
exactly right. I think Caden was trying to make a play on the ball.
Yeah.
But hey, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. They go back to the line quickly. It's a swing pass out there, and that's the play right there, Chris, that's been killing us all night. Again, not big yardage, but it's 7 to 10 yards on every time they run it, and there's another first down for Chandler. Clock's going to tick down. That's going to bring us to the end of, again, a very fast, just like the first quarter. Third quarter is already done. Your Pinnacle Pioneers are up 22-14, though. So tale of 2 quarters, tale of 3 quarters. We've got Pioneer quarter, Chandler quarter, and again, luckily here in the third quarter, it was a Pioneer quarter again, Chris.
Yeah, we got Ian Fulmer down on the turf here. They're taking a look at, I think, something on his leg. Maybe it's a cramp. It looks like they're trying to stretch him out.
Yeah, it looks like they're stretching him out. That's number 99, Ian Fulmer, who is the sack leader. I think he came into the game with, 7.5 sacks this year, Chris. Been a stellar player for this defense. So hopefully he'll get off the field, get hydrated, and get back in there for us because we need him. And what we also need, of course, is a little pizza. We had some pizza at the break, but how about Papa John's Pizza? Enjoy the ease of ordering delicious pizza for delivery or carryout from Papa John's near you. Use promo code Pioneer20. That's Pioneer20 for 20% off your order. That's pretty cool in itself. But guess what? Then they'll donate 10% back to Pinnacle Pioneer football. That's use Pioneer code Pioneer20 for your 20% off. Gets Pinnacle 10% off. That's a great deal from Papa John's. How about House of Comedy? This game isn't funny tonight, but if you want some laughs, how about your neighborhood home for fun? Visit City North's High Street to drink, dine, and laugh at the House of Comedy. How about R.J. Peters and Associates? PC Family Law, because not every play goes as planned. That's R.J. Peters and Associates. How about Nate Doopy? Better service, better solutions, better relationship. I've met this man. He's great. Check out Nate Dupe, please, for your insurance needs. That's Nate Dupe. Auckland Construction. We are passionate about creating remarkable experiences in everything they do. That's Auckland Construction. All right, Chris, so we're coming in here in the fourth quarter. Our Pioneers are up 22-14. We got 12 minutes to finish this game. Call it. What do you think?
I think the Pioneers are going to win, and I think the third quarter came to an end at a good time. Our defense needed a break. We got a breather. They're only at the, 14? Let's get a stop here in the red zone.
Yeah, it's first and
with a turnover.
First and 10. They're at the 14-yard line. Again, 12 minutes, start of the fourth quarter. Starting off here again in that multiple wide receiver set. You got 3 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 man out to the quarterback's left, 1 man short in the backfield with him. Quick throw out to the right to number 1. He's been getting a lot of play tonight. Pioneers are there, though, so it's a good gain again of 6 yards. That play's been there for them pretty much all night, Chris. Ball's now up to the 9-yard line. That's going to bring up second and about 5 or 6.
Yeah, we've seen that play now more than a handful of times. And the problem with it, too, the ball gets out so quick we can't get any pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah. It's great play design. It's perfect for their quarterback and these receivers. 4 men out, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Bringing a man up now. That's Cash Silva putting pressure on. He's looking left. He's getting some pressure. Pioneers can't quite get in. That quarterback's going to run it in for a touchdown. Had the chance there, Chris, to get in that quarterback. I saw Brady Boquist back there. I saw Reed Klucka. Nobody could quite get a hand on him. He slipped up the right side and got the touchdown.
God, I was kind of looking for a flag. I felt like Boquist was getting held as he was coming around, and unfortunately, the pressure was there, and the quarterback stepped up in the pocket and had a lane.
Well, if you talk to Brady, he will tell you he definitely was held. I know that. But we'll see. We don't get a replay on that one, so we're going to get – it looks like they might be going for 2 here, Chris, judging where the ball is lined up.
I think we have a 2-point conversion coming. Here we go.
So it is currently 22-20. Your Pioneers in the lead. The Chandler Wolves coming out here trying to finally get that 2 points back on the conversion.
Get loud, crowd.
They come out with 1 man out right, 1 man out left, 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback. I'm guessing this is going to be a run or a quarterback sneak. Man in the right comes into motion. The quarterback's looking. He pitches it back.
Oh, Aiden Ramos.
Aiden Ramos breaks that play up like a bad high school relationship. Number 11 was pitched the ball back. It was going to be kind of a reverse. Aiden Ramos read that like a textbook last week, got in the backfield and broke that up. Your Pioneers still up 22-20, and you said it, Chris. Extra points can go a long way in close games like this.
Yeah, what a brilliant play by Aiden Ramos to read the reverse. I think that receiver, number 11, was probably also going to pass it because it looked like he was moving the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he was and he was running laterally. He wasn't really looking. Didn't look like he was looking to run upfield. You're right. That might have been another pass on the way because it was a lateral. The ball was still eligible to be passed forward.
Huge play, though, for the Pioneers. Great job, Aiden.
Nicely done, Aiden Ramos. As I said earlier, you see him and Cash Silva just all over the field on that time. He was all over that receiver as he tried to figure out what he was going to do with the ball. All right, here comes your kickoff. 11 minutes and 10 seconds left here in this game. We got a timeout? What's going on?
Coach Zubke doesn't look happy about something.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why we'd take a timeout on a kickoff reception, but we've certainly done it. That's our first timeout of the game, but that takes one away from later in the game. So while the Pioneers try to figure that out, if you need let's try to figure out your cleaning needs, call Made Pro. Cleaning is deeper with Made Pro. Check out Made Pro for all your cleaning needs. How about State Farm Insurance? Like a good neighbor, Don Drell is there for you and your insurance needs. How about Learn to Drive? They create confident drivers. They're Pinnacle family owned and operated. They cater to your specific needs, and they'll work around your schedule. That's Learn to Drive, a longtime Pinnacle Pioneer sponsor. Chris is laughing at me following the Spirit Line dancing is one of my favorites. That and the wobble with it. Alex Lugo's going to take that. He's in the end zone, so that's going to come out to the 20-yard line. Nice sure hands. Alex there gets the ball, and the Pinnacle Pioneers, Chris, with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game, are going to get another chance to put some points on the board.
So, yeah, 11 minutes left. Where are we going to get that here on our – where are they going to spot that? Looks like on the 20.
Yeah, it should be at the 20. It was a touchback, so – Jackson Reeder is going to bring out the offense. We see Josh Pinder coming out wide left. We've got Deuce Postel, number 1, wide right. Jackson Reeder has trusty Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. That's a handoff to Gavin up the right side. Pretty conservative play call. Gavin Hammond with both hands on the ball. I don't know if you noticed that. He was not going to give it up, that's for sure. But gain of maybe 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Ball sitting on the 21-yard line.
2 Chandler defenders right there. I like the continued focus on the run.
Josh Pinder and Deuce Postel are out wide left. I believe that is Kuvon Lewis to the right. That's nice run there by Gavin Hammond up the left side. He's up to the 25-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5, maybe up to almost the 36. Now 25 is where they're marking it. Clock is ticking with 10 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the game.
Big, strong run off tackle. Gavin coming out. Looks like he's kind of holding his left wrist.
Yeah, he's pointing at his helmet, maybe pointing. Yeah, he's down. He takes his helmet off. And he's taking a knee on the sideline, so we'll see what's going on. In the meantime, Matt Blaylock is in the game. He's number 29, a good runner in his own right. You got one man out to the left. That's Kuvon Lewis. You got Josh Pinder out to the right. Josh is coming across the field. We got Deuce Postel, who holds onto the ball after taking a serious hit. But that's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer first down. Nice catch by Deuce, but even better holding onto the ball there, Chris.
Deuce is down now, too, on the sideline. Surprised that we didn't see an unnecessary roughness call there.
A little bit of targeting could have been going on there. The hit was pretty high, but it was in the shoulder pad, so probably legal. Jackson Reeder brings him back to the line. That's a handoff to Blaylock up the middle. That's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3.
What a really tough receiver Deuce is, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the first time we've seen him absorb a hard hit.
Deuce is I wouldn't call him a little guy, but he's not a 6'2" receiver. He's all about speed and possession, and he did both on that play. We'll hope he's okay there. He took a pretty good hit.
One of our O-linemen just came off, too, struggling a little bit. That's 3 injuries here on one drive.
Matt Blaylock still in the game. We got Alex Lugo in motion. They're going to hand it off to Alex coming down the right side. Always love to see the ball in his hands, but he gets basically back up to the line of scrimmage. Ball is going to be sitting on about the 46-yard line, Pinnacle's own 46. They've got to get to the Chandler 48 for a first down. So that's 3rd and 8. Showing 3rd and 6. Josh Pinder and Alex Lugo are out left. Kuvon Lewis is out right. That looks like Gavin Hammond back in the backfield. That's good to see. Reeder is scrambling. He's going to run it up the middle. He's got a lot of room. That's a Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
The kid is so athletic, and he's so good in the open field with the ball.
Yeah, he had a lot of room there up the middle and made the most of it all the way up to the Chandler 44-yard line. The first down and more on that one, Chris.
Unbelievable job weaving through defenders.
And again, Gavin Hammond back in the game. Not sure exactly what happened to him on that play. Maybe he had a little stinger or something just didn't feel right, but he's back in the game. Matt Blaylock out. We're looking to see if we can get a line on what's going on with Deuce Postel. I don't see him down there. As it looks like a timeout's been called by someone. I hope that wasn't our second timeout.
I think it's a timeout. I think there's something that they want to do. There's some conversation they want to have with Coach Zubke. I don't think it's a timeout, though.
Coach Zupke down there in the white shirt that you can see. White shirt and looks like a gray hat. That's the one explaining something to the ref and getting the download there.
Deuce is up, but going to the training table.
Yeah. So Deuce is on the training table. We'll hope the best for that. Hopefully he pulls exactly what happened to Kuvon and comes back into the game healthy. Not sure what's going on down here. We're still discussing something. Pioneer players are now coming over towards the coaches, getting a message about something. This game, I mean, Chris, this game hasn't seemed like out of hand. Behavior's been very good. I can't imagine they're calling it a be on that, unless there's chatter from the sideline or something coming. But we're going to start off here 1st and 10, get back to this game.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Ball is on the 44-yard line of Chandler. Pinnacle has a 1st and 10 after a great Jackson Reeder run right up the middle for a first down on 3rd down. That play is stopped.
I don't think that's a penalty. I think they hadn't blown the whistle yet.
Play was not live, apparently. Ref pushes one of the Pioneers. Refs are getting chippy, at least. Something's going on. Okay, let's try this again. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 44 still. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left. Jackson Reeder has 2 men out wide. He's going to hand that off probably to Gavin Hammond. He's got still on his feet up the field. Got it to almost the 39-yard line, about the 40. Looks like they're going to mark him right around the 40-yard line. So that's a gain of about 4 on the play. Nice little run there by Gavin for a gain of 4. This is going to bring up 2nd and 6, 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Clock is ticking, Chris.
Gavin probably approaching 20 carries again. He's such a workhorse.
He sure is. Alex Lugo out wide right, closest to us here. Got another man out wide left. That's a fake to Gavin, and now Reeder's going to handle it, but he gets tackled. It's a decent game, but he got hit pretty good there by number 10 from the Chandler Wolves.
Very good decision again by Jackson on the RPO. Gavin was being covered right away.
Yeah. Ball is now up to the 37-yard line. Pioneers are on 3rd down. They got to get it to the 33. It's 3rd and 4.
Tick, tick, tick here.
3rd and 3, excuse me.
Keep that clock moving.
Got the tight ends now on the line. That's a flag down as Gavin Hammond had a hole up the middle and liked what he saw, but unfortunately the flag has been blown. Hopefully that's not, offsides on the Pioneers. Yeah. Ball start. So that's going to bring the ball back with 3rd down. Should be about 3rd and 8.
So where we are on the field here, Brian, I could see us even if we get 3-4 yards, I could see us going for it on 4th. So I think Pioneers just thinking positive play here.
Yeah.
Don't need all of it.
Absolutely. I think they would definitely go for it unless there's a loss. All right, Jackson Reeder has 2 men out wide. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Gavin's swinging out. He's going for the long one, though, and that is just overthrown. That was to Cuvon Lewis. Just couldn't get a handle on that one, but they went for a long shot, a rare one for this game, and it looks like they're going to bring out the punting team.
Yeah, I think. Unfortunately, it was a pretty good pass, a little out of bounds. Would have liked to have seen what would have happened if it was inbounds because there was good coverage, but Q could have gone up for it.
Yeah, if you're not going to go for 4, I don't know if that's a great play call for not going for 4 downs here, but we're going to get a kick here from Candelaria. He's been great this game. He has a sack. He has a couple of great punts, including one where he pinned them down about the 1-yard line, inside the 1-yard line. And that's going to be a timeout. Chandler's going to take their first timeout, so each team has taken 1 so far in this game. Again, your Pioneers are up 22-20 here in the 4th quarter. Game is coming to its conclusion, and where are people going to go after the game? Well, everybody wants to go to In-N-Out because it's Friday's football spot. Your local burger joint at Desert Ridge Marketplace. Quality you can taste, and it's where quality counts. That's our favorite, In-N-Out. How about Proof 3? They take the guesswork out of fitness. Our small group training is the smartest, most sustainable way to train. It's built around longevity, not quick fixes, Chris. It's Proof 3 Fitness. How about Tropical Snow? Everybody loves Tropical Snow. They're usually right here in the stadium for home games. Tropical Snow on 40th Street and Bell, making it snow year-round here in lovely Phoenix, Arizona. All right, the Pioneers are coming back out to the line here. Lining up to punt. One man back to receive. He's about the 9-yard line. Rolls out. He might throw this one, Chris. He is. And that is intercepted, but there's a flag down.
Honestly, it's not a big deal that it's picked off. It's just like a punt.
It's like a short punt.
But I think we have ineligible man downfield.
Pass intercepted by number 28. Number 28.
Yeah, they're going to decline that one and take the ball on about the 22-yard line. So, like you said, not a huge loss, but it looks like you had a little bit of time to think about that one.
I mean, I kind of like the call. Like I said, we have some very creative and unusual fake punt plays, that being one of them. Again, no harm done there.
There were
Take your shot.
There were two pioneers in the area. It was possible that could have been a completion. Obviously, you're dealing with a punter throwing versus a quarterback, but again, it's like a punt. So we're looking at an opportunity for the defense. That's all you can look at it as.
Here we go.
This is the opportunity for the defense
to make a stop,
to stand up. Okay. Chandler rolls out here with 4 wide receivers now, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback's looking downfield. He's going to throw it short on that screen. That's a block in the back. Let's see if they call it.
Nice tackle by Cresswell, getting him out of bounds after a short gain.
Way to get him out of bounds. That's the play that's been open a lot tonight, those short little flats and screens. Looked like they got a little block in the back on the first defender that was there, but that did not get called, so we'll go forward with that. Gain of about 2 on the play. Ball is now on the 24-yard line. Chandler's got to get it up to the 32 for a first down. That's 2nd and 8. Chandler comes out with 3 wide receivers on the short side over there on the right, 1 wide receiver out to the left. Quarterback's looking down. He steps up like he's going to run. He finds number 82 over the middle, though. Nice shot there by Cash Silva at the end to take him down. He was covered, but his quarterback's just threaded it in there, Chris.
Quarterback has pretty good pocket
presence.
Pocket presence.
Yeah.
He moved up in the pocket well there, waited for his receiver to come open.
All right, quarterback's looking downfield again. He throws it immediately. He's got number 11 wide open, and there's the long ball we've been worried about. Get that man down, and there he goes. Almost looked like a potential horse collar, but he didn't get it. That was number 21. Who is that? Is that
Braden Frick?
Yep, Braden Frick on the coverage, at least on the tackle. Yeah, he got behind the defense that time, and the quarterback read it immediately. Chris, there wasn't much time between snap, step, and throw on that one.
Yeah, under 5 minutes. I mean, if they're going to score, at least score quickly, so we've got plenty of time.
So it's 1st and goal for the Chandler Wolves.
Hey, how about they don't score?
Ball is sitting on the 4-yard line. The clock is showing 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Again, your Pioneers, as you can see, up 22-20 on the number 4 Chandler Wolves. Great game so far here, Chris. Very exciting.
Where are we ranked right now?
We are number 6, according to what I was, yeah. Not as exciting as going to Protein House, though. Protein House, healthy, fit kitchen, eat clean, train mean, get lean. Go to Protein House for all of your yummy food needs. They're in the corner of Mayo and Scottsdale. All right, here come the Wolves. They've got 1 man in the backfield. They got 2 men out to the right, 1 man out to the left. Quarterback's looking left and incomplete. Decent coverage there by Alex Luger, but that ball was going to be a little uncatchable. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 4. Clock is at all 4s right now. 4:44 left here in the game. Pinnacle rotating in the big man rotation here, so maybe they're expecting run.
Yeah, that's number 52, Julian Jenkins, our offensive tackle in there at D tackle.
3 men out to the wide, out to the right, 1 man out to the left. Number 1 in motion.
Oh, nice play there.
Yeah, great coverage there.
Flecka had his hand on him to slow him up, and then Ramos and Candelaria brought him down.
Yeah, no gain there. It was a fake kind of reverse off to the right side, but the quarterback kept it and wanted to take it up the middle. No gain. Ball still sitting on the 4-yard line, Chris. It is 3rd down and goal. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Clock is ticking left in this game.
That's Julian Jenkins and Michael Laufenberger, both offensive tackles in at D tackle here.
Love it. Let's get creative here because it's 3rd down. 1 man out right, 1 man out left. Tight formation on the line. 1 man in the backfield. Fake handoff. He's going to try to run it, but he's met. And does he get in? Doesn't look like he did. That's a stand. right there. We'll see if they kick the
Chandler
field
thought
goal.
he was in, but they're going to call him down.
Yeah, they marked him at the 1 yard line.
Obviously, they're going to go for it.
No kicker coming on the field. So with 4th down and 1, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here and ticking. One man out, right? This is going to be a tush-push type situation. Let's see if we can make the stop here. Quarterback's under center this time, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh, ball's loose.
Ball's loose, our ball.
Then they called it a touchdown. So they're saying that the man was over the end zone with control of the ball before it came loose. Pinnacle definitely came away with the football.
Can we get a replay on that?
We did, and it was exactly what I was looking at. They were saying that the quarterback was in control of with the ball over the line before it got loose.
Oh, gosh, that's really close. I wish we had a
closer up view, yeah,
right down the line,
yeah,
because it gets knocked out immediately.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Zupke, must be pulling his lack of hair out down there, because that's got to be frustrating. They're going to go for 2 again. The score is 26-22. They're up by 4. Quarterback's rolling out to his right. Got to come up and meet him at the line, and nobody can get away. A little bit of holding there. I'm surprised they didn't call that, but that's going to be a 2-point conversion and a 6-point lead for the Chandler Wolves with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. So the defense, while strong, gave up the point. Chandler's going to come into towards the end of this game with a 6-point lead. Pinnacle's got the chance to win this with a touchdown, Chris. All right, so Pinnacle is coming out here with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. Spirit line is in spirit here, all of them. Interesting call. I mean, I know you don't want to see your coaches go out there and get kicked out of the game, but I would have been arguing that call. That was tough, but with no replay.
I would have sent it to the league offices in New York and have them take a look at it.
Mike Pereira taking a look at it.
That's right, Mike.
All right.
Where's Mike when we need him?
That's right. I was saying Alex Lugo is going to take that on the 1 yard line. Little stumble there, but he's coming up the field now. That's a block. I mean,
penalty flag.
Yeah, penalty flag. It's in the area where it would be a block in the back, but it was actually the Pinnacle player that was getting knocked down there. I mean, all I saw was the Chandler player knocking the Pinnacle player down.
No flag.
Yeah, no flag. I literally thought I think the referee forgot which team was on which side, because it was the Chandler player that blocked the Pinnacle player in the back down. So they're not going to call that. That's going to give Pinnacle the ball. Here's the situation, folks. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this game. We've got the ball on the 23-yard line. Pinnacle's got 1st and 10. They need a touchdown. Clear and simple. 2 men out to the left, 1 man out to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Jackson Reeder's looking. He's rolling to his right. That's a hold right there. Great way to get away for Kuvon Lewis. Did you catch that ball?
They're going to call it a catch.
They're going to call it a catch. I don't know if you saw the hold there before he got away, but the receiver had his jersey and was keeping him from getting open. No problem, though, because he got the catch. The ball's going to be up to the 32-yard line. That's about a yard short of the 1st down. Nice little gain there. Nice roll and nice recovery.
Good job by Jackson keeping his eyes downfield as he was being pushed from the pocket.
3 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the game. Kuvon Lewis is wide out to the quarterback's left. Jackson Reeder's in the backfield with Gavin Hammond. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to Hammond up the right side, and he's going to have the 1st down, I believe, there, Chris. Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 34. That should be plenty for the 1st down.
Yeah, so under 3 minutes now. Need to move with a little bit of pace here.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left as the clock is ticking again. Pioneers down now 22-28 to the Wolves of Chandler. See Jackson Campbell, and looks like that is Josh Pinder out on the left side. 2 men out to the right. Reeder looking. He's throwing down. He's looking for Cuvon. That is overthrown and out of bounds. Didn't really have a chance to get at that one. Not that he was really looking for it.
Yeah, clearly Pinnacle offense feels like they have a matchup opportunity with Q tonight, trying to force the ball into him here in a couple situations.
So 2nd and 10. Ball, again, is on the 34-yard line. They've got to get to the 44-yard line for the first down. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the game. 1 man out left, 2 men out right, 1 man in the backfield. Fake handoff to Gavin Hammond. Gavin's rolling out. So is Jackson Reeder out to the left. He's looking. He dumps it off to Tyson Muniz right in front of him. That's going to be a late hit out of bounds on that quarterback. He was clobbered. Was Reeder, I believe, was the call. Maybe not.
No, it has to be. And good to see Reeder up. The interesting thing with him, so a couple things with Reeder. Number one, it appears that we have no preference to roll him out to the right or the left,
I'd
even
agree.
though he's right-handed.
Agree with that for sure.
And number two, he throws those passes right at the sideline. So very hard if you're a defender not to hit him when he's up against the sideline.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times he's throwing the ball right there.
Yeah, he was literally 1 foot out of bounds, or 1 foot over the sideline by the time he got there. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Your Pioneers with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left are into Chandler territory with that 15-yard penalty. Ball sitting on the 43-yard line of Chandler. Jackson Reeder comes out with a tight formation, 1 man out to the left, Gavin Hammond in the backfield. He hands it off to Hammond. He's going to be met immediately. That's no gain on that one. 2nd and 10.
Okay, though, in Wolf territory still with 2 minutes left, 2 timeouts.
Yeah, 2:08, and clock is ticking. 2 timeouts on the board. Pioneers taking their time, and that's okay right now from where they're at. Want to recognize and thank some of our sponsors. Again, Local Roots. They're our touchdown-level sponsor. They're AC and Plumbing. They're rooted in service. They're built on trust. This year, they're rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football. As Jackson Reeder drops back, he's looking down. A little screen. He's got Tyson Muniz, who's got some room, and he gets it up to about the 34, 36, 35-yard line.
Yeah, I love that play. You see colleges run it all the time where they fake the pass to the running back out in the flat, and it's actually a tight end or a wide receiver screen in the middle.
Yeah, Reeder was under some pressure there, and he had to kind of loop that one maybe a little more than he wanted, but Muniz did a good job of pulling it down. All right, that is Jackson Hammond up the middle. He's going to be close to a first down. That was on 3rd down and 4. Looks like they're marking him. Yeah, they're marking him for the first down. That's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer first down with 1 minute and 14 seconds, 13 seconds as it's ticking away. Ball sitting on the 32-yard line. Jackson Reeder's got him ready to go.
Okay, we got to start thinking clock here with 2 timeouts.
Chains are still moving. Clock is now ticking right at 1 minute. Jackson Reeder's looking downfield. He hucks it up high. That's a hold. That's an offensive pass interference right there, unfortunately.
Well, let's see what the ref is going to call it.
Yeah,
we could see it clearly from here.
Yeah, Cuvon Lewis he had stopped to look for the ball. Maybe he thought he was going to pull it off. Defender got behind him, and the ball was behind him. Cuvon tried to grab him as he was going by him, and I think they're going to call a very rare high school offensive pass interference.
It's a 15-yarder, though, so very very difficult here now for the Pioneers.
Yeah.
Pushed all the way back to midfield.
Good news is we've got just under a minute left, 55.2 seconds. You've got first down, so you got all the downs in the world to work with. We can almost take first down out of the equation, but they do have to get to about the 22-yard line. Jackson Reeder's looking downfield. He's rolling out to his right. He's got a man that kind of tried to break open. That ball is up for grabs, though, and way out of bounds. He saw Alex Lugo try to almost break open, and then Alex Lugo was actually pushed down out of bounds.
Roughing the passer penalty.
Jackson Reeder is down and is helped up by some coaches. He's back up again, ready to go, but I didn't see that, Chris. Did you? See that live?
Flag down.
No, I see the flag. I was just did you see the play live?
I saw them chasing him, and I assumed they wouldn't hit him, but clearly they did.
Yeah. That's a costly personal foul again on Chandler. They'll be kicking themselves if they end up losing this game.
If I was a Chandler coach, I'd be going crazy.
I would too.
That's 2 on this drive alone.
They could have gotten called on the play with Alex Lugo. He was pushed down out of bounds on that play. He was trying to get to the ball. So a little bit of a sloppy play on the defense. Pinnacle driving here. 46.8 seconds left. Pinnacle now has 1st and 10. The ball is sitting on the 32-yard line. Jackson Reeder brings them to the line. He's got 2 men out wide on each side. Nobody in the backfield with him.
Let's get some Pioneer
The ball
magic.
is literally going to be in his hands. He's looking downfield. He's throwing it long. That is an interception.
Oh, man.
Unfortunate. He was looking to get Kuvon Lewis in the end zone, looking to take advantage of that height. Unfortunately, neither of the Pinnacle receivers down there really made much of a play for the ball. Kuvon's got to be careful. He's got to get off the field with his helmet off, but that's an unfortunate way to end this game, Chris.
Yeah, I know Jackson saw 2 receivers down there. I think he's trying to force it. He's trying to make a play. Again, I felt like we tried to force the ball to Lewis a few times tonight when maybe we should have gone elsewhere. He's such a talented receiver, but I think they've had their best corner on him all night, and I've seen pretty good coverage on most of his routes.
Well, the one thing I think they'll look at when and I'm sure Kuvon will agree with this when he looks at this, that one of them should have gone up for that ball, and they kind of watched the ball come down into the defender's hands, unfortunately, and that they almost needed to turn themselves into a defender. Interception ends the game, and that's exactly what happened. So with 38.8 seconds,
this looks like victory formation.
Yeah, Chandler's going to take over the ball. They can probably kneel it down from here and end this game. So we'll start as we're done with our sponsor reads. We'll kind of start talking about what this game kind of means for the Pinnacle Pioneers as we look forward. They'll come out of this at 6-3. They will
Pinnacle not even going to stop the clock here.
Yeah, they will have lost to the other 2 top teams in the Fiesta 6A division, that being Hamilton and Chandler. Gosh, had a chance to run it on Chandler tonight and just did not happen for them. So they'll go into their last game next week of the regular season against Sal Point from Tucson. Coach is trying to control the team over there on the Chandler side. I can understand they're excited. So we go into our last game with Sal Point, which will be probably a must-win to get any kind of a playoff berth, Chris. But we're at home, so we got a good chance.
Well, we should, probably a must-win to get in the Open, but you'd think we'd be safe to get into the 6A state playoffs, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Pioneers are now
but the Open might be out of the question now.
Out of reach, yeah. Because they'll take, like last year they brought, who they bring in? They brought in Horizon, from 5A into the Open along with
have at least 1 or 2 5A teams.
So that probably puts Pinnacle out of that. But there are some positives from tonight. The offense moved the ball at times. That last drive had some bonuses, but to your point, maybe trying to force things a little too much under pressure. Defense had a chance to make a stand at the end of the game, couldn't quite get it done. You got to hand it to Chandler. When it counted, they got the ball down the field, and when it counted, their defense stood up to the Pioneers.
Number 4 versus number 6. I mean, these teams are very close.
Yeah.
Just a couple plays going either way determine the outcome here.
Yeah, on the good side, you love to see the Pioneers. They were able to stand up to a good Chandler team who came in here with just 1 loss to a very good team from California and really made a game of it. So I know this is a loss. It's a disappointment for our team, and our fans and our families. But in the end, hopefully we'll learn some things from this and gain some poise. I will say, Chris, on our side, a fairly clean game, and that's what I'd like to see. You mentioned the lack of they were holding onto the ball well. We didn't have a lot of silly penalties, and that's always good to see. So, any final thoughts from you?
No, I think we just regroup. We got 1 more game in the regular season and then hopefully the playoffs. And look, we didn't play bad tonight. Again, this is a tough team, and it was just a couple of plays that if it goes the other direction, we win this game.
Yeah. All right, so for this Halloween homecoming night, in this game against Chandler, this important game, your Pioneers come up just short, 28-22. We're going to be here next Friday night, 7 o'clock. Chris and I doing what might be our last broadcasting game ever. We'll see if we get to broadcast the first playoff game.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that and shed a few tears next week, though. We won't worry about that now. But for now, we're going to sign off with your Pinnacle Pioneers just coming up short to the Chandler Wolves, 28-22 in this very, very close contest. Good job, Pioneers, tonight in a tough loss, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody.